in the place where everybody knows your name. Laughter fills the air like a sweet refrain. Sit and share a story, but I drink or two. In this cozy bar, where dreams come true, where smiles and friends remain, and good times ease the pain. Here we go again.
Hello, hello, can you see me, can you hear me, can you let me know? Why, that'd be just swell. Who have we got? Loads of people there, isn't there? Loads of people. Tomash, K-Parter, Dude, Esther, Sam, Shane. Nice to see you, nice, it's manly. Shane, loved the live yesterday, mate. Although, to be honest with you, I need to confess something now. That live, I was that close to pissing myself. Just the sound of the oars going in the water. Splish, splash, splish, splash. Oh, shit. It was great though, I really enjoyed it. Nice and peaceful. Doing good. Amused yourself with today's short. 2 ladybugs and they was getting it all. Bit of brown chicken, brown cow. Go on. Christine, that's Charlie Bravo 04, Charlie Bravo 04. The hat, the famous hat. I've had to just turn the fan off. Talking of loud and clear. It is feckin' roasting. The sun, I don't know if you can see it. You can't because it's in that direction. Bloody warm. Just on here. And it's so warm in this room. I turned the heating off last week, the little oil radiator that I've got. And it went cold. Because it's an old garage. Converted into a room. So it's got to be on to take the edge off things. But jeez, man, it's feckin' roasting. More to come. Good stuff, man. We need more of that. Just being out and about. More Chillsville. I like that. I can't really get out on the water myself, so it's the next best thing. I'm living vicariously via you, Shane. Let you know that now, mate. Oh, what's going on here? Bloody stuff everywhere. Yeah, so it's warm. I've been out for a walk. It had to be a short walk today. I did a long one yesterday, from which I ended up getting that little bit of a video put together. Short walk today. I've got no energy. My legs have gone completely. No es bueno. Know what I mean? Just change this slightly. There you go. Six-hour Avon marathon to come. That's a long time to be selling eyeliner and lipstick, isn't it? 6 hours. Different Avon. Splish Splash, Avon speaking. That'd be lovely. It looks a lovely river, really does. Liver. Looks a lovely river, by the way. Nice seeing the little narrowboats. I still haven't been to Skaysbrick Marina, which is about 1.5 miles, 2 miles down the road here. I should go, really. But I need to work out. Can I park at the marina? Can I walk along the towpath? How far could I possibly walk before I was completely knackered? I need to go and have a look though, it's fantastic. You take me out on it, nice and quiet. It does look amazing, it's so chilled. When you think about canals especially, so many of them are, they go through the countryside, so it's lovely, but so many go through major cities. I remember seeing, I don't think it was Canal Boat Diaries, I can't remember who it was, because I watched quite a few of these canal channels. They were in Birmingham, and it was like right in the middle of Birmingham city centre, and it was so peaceful. So just up there on the other side of those buildings, there's absolute chaos going on, but you don't get to hear any of it, you don't get to see any of it. Just chilled right in the middle of it. Brilliant. You do a long one next. Good stuff, man. Ali's in Dublin on her way back. So she will be back around 9 o'clock-ish. She texted me earlier on. Very old school. Yeah, we still get the Avon book delivered. There's a woman round the corner who does it. I haven't bought anything, obviously. I don't need to. My daughter sends to buy me all this stuff constantly. Hypoallergenic. She's trying to tell me something. Shower gel, deodorants and face stuff. What are you trying to tell me? You're ugly and you smell. Are you going to get the Avon as well? Oh, can you hear the birdies? There's loads of them, man. Didn't even know Avon ladies was still a thing. So common when you were a kid. They have never stopped. To be honest with you, Sam, they've never stopped. Avon used to do foot stuff too. Yeah, do you know what they did? Was it Avon or was it the Body Shop that did the peppermint foot cream, which was amazing? Not good when you're 6'4" and, you know, playing football. Why are your feet so beautiful? Peppermint foot cream. Get out, you dropped. Definitely not a Waycaster. It's not Belfast. It's in the other direction. Jesus, suffering fuck, it's so hot in here. See what I mean? There's no need for that sun, is there? They do everything now. Isn't that a song by the Smiths? When you moved to Texas, it was more Mary Kay. They are headquartered here. Ah, right. Avon can't get a foot in the door. My skin is soft enough. Not really, no. Fairly soft, though. I've often been told I have very, very soft hands. Because I haven't done a day's work in my life, obviously. I spent the last 22 years working in an office, and before that, it was 12 years working behind the bar. So apart from putting your hands in water quite a lot for doing, like cleaning ashtrays and stuff like that, it wasn't really hard work. So my hands, very, very soft. Very soft. But no, I'm not someone who gets out the shower and puts baby oil on and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I had a lovely shower earlier on. Gorgeous. Oh, man. I was expecting it to be scalding, but someone had turned it down, so it was more of a slightly warmish, a tepid shower, which is perfect on a day like this. Very blind. Yours like sandpaper. Because you do proper work, that's why. You're a proper workman. I'm not. I sit down and moan. Oh, my chair's a little bit uncomfortable. Really. Sat on your arse all day long, and you work from home with a Bluetooth headset on. So you can just get up and go and make a cup of tea when you feel like, yeah. You are really suffering, Nick, aren't you? Not completely unusual to still see occasional pink vehicles that the top earners get. Ah, right, I did not know that. Mad, innit? Different world. Pineapple and mint stuff now. Why is that? I understand the mint side of it. As anybody who's used original mint sauce shower gel will tell you. It's good. It tingles. Males complain about it tingling on the Davinas. I don't get it. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. Maybe I've got no feeling down there anymore, but yeah. Oh, it tingles. So no, it doesn't. Get on with it, dickhead. Pineapple, though. Although pineapple does smell nice. I know pineapple is used for other things. We'll leave it at that. You love Body Shop. You had to switch train on Utrecht station, and there was a Body Shop. Great to kill time there. And it smelled amazing, didn't it, Body Shop, when you walked in? You're a fool for Joe Malone. Be careful saying that. Jeff will get jealous, Christine. You go for pineapple scent. Don't think you've ever seen a pineapple scented lotion of any kind. I like the smell of pineapple. There's a few. What is it at the moment? Oh, the lavender spray that my daughter bought me, the sleep kit. The lavender spray on the pillow. I don't know if it helps. I don't know whether or not I'm already exhausted, so as soon as I touch the pillow with the side of my head, bang, off I go. I can lie back on it and watch telly, but as soon as I turn my head, maybe I'm getting a gust of lavender across my olfactory proboscis. I don't know, but it really works, and it smells lovely. It smells gorgeous. Makes you cold. Oh, man. Definitely had peppermint foot lotion back in the day. The pink stuff. Pink peppermint foot lotion. It was lovely. Ooh, lime and mandarin and basil. Oh, I love that. I like a bit of lime. I like a bit of mandarin. I love basil. Not sure you still have body shop stores there. Definitely not where you live now. Didn't it go out of business? I think it might have gone out of business. Oh, hang on. Ooh, hang on. Moisturising foot lotion. From Thervon. Do you know what? Next time my ma orders, I might get some of that. $4.75. I've never felt so alive. Want to get yourself a water light, sound like dripping rain. That'd be no good, Shane. Like I said, watching your live, I loved it, but every time you put the oar in the water, I felt like pissing myself. I'm an old man with the bladder the size of a walnut, so possibly not. I have got loads of lights though. They're all on, aren't they? Yeah, they're all on. Lime, mandarin and basil does sound absolutely amazing. I need to get some of that. It is backs of the knees lotion. You need a little bit of lotion on the backs of the knees. Because it's out of the way, isn't it? It's hidden. And when it is out, it gets the sun. So it needs to be looked after. They do a refreshing foot spray too. For somebody who doesn't walk a lot, but when they do, they feel it. I think that might be something I should get. Even though I don't do a huge amount of steps, I have to look after myself. What I need to start doing, I think, possibly, is get back to doing the sit to stand exercises, where you sit down and stand up and see how many you can do in 60 seconds. And then also do some calf raises, standing on tiptoes. I need to increase, I've never had big calf muscles, but I need to increase calf muscleage. The bear's paws knee lotion. We could bring our own out, couldn't we? How good would that be? How great. I say, how great would that be? Now you're imagining some perv running around sniffing the backs of knees. When you say some perv, Sam, who do you mean? No doubt, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. On Vic's Live last night, mostly OGs, people that knew her, people that jumped in and out of the chat seem to be people that knew her, but one or two testing the water. Oh, lovely voice, where you from? The knee sniffers will appear at some point. Yeah, paws lotion. You see what it's like? It's like hand lotion, but for paws. It would work, wouldn't it? Instead of that, was it Norwegian hand cream? Bear's paws lotion. Make your hands feel as soft as a bear's paws. It'd work. There's legs in this. I'm sure there is. Oh, holy shite. Why? Two windows open. Had to. And of course, because it's hot, I have a thermos of hot tea. Still hot. Sponsor me thermos, you bastards. DJ, you'd hope he'd disappear permanently. He eventually disappeared from the ceramics channel. But yeah, maybe he just needs a bit more time before he decides to foxtrot Oscar. Make it for dogs, the bear's paws sun cream. Actually, Dogs do need stuff like that, don't they? Could we get bear's paws sunscreen for the noses as well? Dog noses. Dog noses, oh my god, the nose. Where are we? What have you sent? Is that during the live? Did that pop up during the live? Joe Malone. Jo Malone. Jo Malone. Lovely stuff. Your phone is listening to you. As always. How did everything get on? We drew 2-2 away at Crystal Palace. To be honest, the game could have ended something like 6-6. There was that many goal opportunities. A pretty decent game, to be honest with you. Normally I hate them, but it was alright today. Oh, football. Football. What sense though? And I'm sure you want to smell like a bear. Oh, come on, Mandy. What bears though? Horace and Kippers smell lovely. Kippers doesn't smell like Kippers Vindaloo either. It smells nice. Very foresty. Yeah, very, very foresty. Quite woody. Cedar wood. In fact, once you see the wood, you see the trees. Pour homme, pour femme, pour l'oise. Exactly. Oh, you search for it. Joe Malone. Joe Malone. I think my sister or my niece like a lot of Joe Malone stuff. Make it smell like the berries that bears eat rather than the salmon. Definitely not. Do not want the back of your knees to smell like salmon. Bear musk. Is that one of his kids? Along with asterisk hyphen fucking circus sign. I don't know what's his name. 2-2. It was a Desmond. It wasn't bad at all. It's an extra point. We could have done with all three. Would have got us back into the European chat. But there you go. Oh, kayaking. Yeah, forgot about that. Where's me bloody kayak? The look at the end. The look does it every time. Love that look. It's fantastic. Are you ironing, Tomash? Are you ironing? Or are you doing dishes? You must be doing something. He's a he's a Renaissance man, is Tom. And he's very, very clean. Very clean. Sounds very wet. Did I record that in the bath? I can't begin to tell you where it was recorded. It's kayaking. Shane done a live yesterday and it was glorious. The sound of the oars going into the water. It's so relaxing. Like I say, by the end of it I needed a pee, but that's all it was. The occasional sound of nature, bird song and what have you, but just the oars slowly going into the water. Fantastic, man. Tom is also very funny. He is our Tomash. Speaking of the outdoors, which is an off licence in Liverpool, innit? The outdoor. Go the outdoor, lad. It was chilly this morning and you were out walking by a farm. Thought you could hear tubular bells. Asked the farmer and he said it was my cold field.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
You've let yourself down. You've let your family down. You've let the whole school down, to be honest with you. My cold field. Oh, man. Yeah, not funny, ha. Just, funny. Very funny. Oh, we got a VGI, have we? All right, fair enough. I'll give in.
That's actually very good.
That is very good. Very good. That is very funny.
That is very funny. Very good indeed. Very good indeed. I should buy you at the pub for this fucking Mike Oldfield. Jeez, man. What are we having? What are we having here? What do we reckon, Horace? Horace says relax. I don't know. You tell me. Yeah, it was muy bueno. Muy bueno. Why am I? Am I or am I? No, I'm not. All right, go on. I'm wearing my slippers. I thought I had my shoes on. My trabs. Went out for a walk earlier. I thought I had my webs on, lad. It's too warm for that. I'm still wearing socks though. I should be wearing my sliders. Great tune, Tubular Bells. The whole album is. I seen BBC4 did a Mike Oldfield night where they spoke about him. They spoke about how he signed for Virgin Records. They showed you how they made Tubular Bells, and then they showed you them playing it live, which is impossible. You got a little bit of a band together, a mini orchestra band together, and played it, which was incredible. Deer Hunter, what a feeling, what a feeling. It is long but satisfying. Just googled brown bears eat salmon berries, amongst others. They smell like raspberry, rhubarb, citrus and a hint of forest. Who knew? I did not know that. Salmon berries make it sound disgusting, but that sounds perfect. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It does sound perfect for what bears should smell like. I think I might give Kippers and Horace a bit of the old lavender later on. Horace looks like he would possibly smell of lavender, or even patchouli oil. I don't know. Horace into FGTH, yes. Frankie goes to Hollyhead. He likes all that. It's a good look, that, like, innit? To be fair, that is a good look. You do say relax. You hate the Moonlight Shadow one. I had that. I bought that in Enschede, in Nederland. I loved it at the time, and I fucking hate it now. And the reason why I hate that song with every fibre of my being is 4 a.m. in the morning, or whatever it is. There's only one 4 a.m. and it's not in the afternoon. You don't need to put 4 a.m. in the morning. Just say 4 o'clock in the morning, and then you're done. 4 a.m. in the morning. Sounds like it's written by an absolute gobsheen. Tubular Bells sounds eerie. It does, because it builds as well. Which a lot of things that build end up sounding eerie, or they become more powerful as they go and go and go. There's a song by Yes called Awaken, which builds up until it reaches a real crescendo. I said it sounds like it's written to be a musical orgasm, right? It does reach a certain crescendo, has a brief pause, like an absolute just beat, and then bang, everything comes in at once, so to speak. It's amazing. Makes it more effective, and it's that one little tiny break, about a quarter of a second, that gives it its power. In you go, sunshine. Tautology Ruins a good song. It does, because nothing rhymes with tautology. You think it sounds twinkly, or schwinkly, as my niece used to call it. The twinkly lights on the Christmas tree were always schwinkly lights. I got no schwinkly lights. She was only 20 when she said that. Only ever associated Tubular Bells with The Exorcist. Again, possibly why it sounds eerie as well. As soon as you hear it, 1 + 1 = ooh. A musical accompaniment. Naturally. The woman's voice annoys you. She wasn't actually a singer, was she? She was the girlfriend of one of the roadies. Maggie Riley, was it? Yeah, she was one of the girlfriends of the roadies, and then used to sing occasionally, like pubs and what have you. Just sang it. Yeah, that'll do. Go on. I don't know. He wrote some really good stuff. That isn't one of them. Live and let die, and in this ever-changing world in which we live in. Yeah, the second in makes your teeth itch, and you tell Sir Paul. But you wouldn't call him Sir Paul, would you? Until he got rid of that second in. Or is he singing, and in this ever-changing world in which we are living? Is that what he's actually singing? If that was me, I'd come back with that. I don't say in which we live in, even though that's the actual line. this ever-changing world in which we are living. Or alternatively, he just had to piss off and go back to Jamaica or something, wouldn't he? Upstairs from you have a leak and you have water pissing down your wall last night. Got to sort all out. Oh, for fuck's sake. Brilliant Shane, isn't it? Fantastic. Should we get a shadabang together? We'll go knock shite out of him. Tautology is white snow, Catholic Pope. Not sure it is, to be honest with you. Tautology is using the same words that mean the same thing twice where it's not really needed. Again, 4 a.m. in the morning. AM is the morning. You don't need morning afterwards. It's just completely unnecessary. You don't speak English, trying to tell me you have a leak. That'd be an interesting conversation, that, wouldn't it? You have a leak. No, I had one earlier on. No. In which we're living, that could be it. You take it back, same macher. It might not be, though. It might not be. It might be in which we live in. At which point, slap him. No support, just macher. All right, macher, lads. Let's go. Let's get it sorted, man. White Snow, Catholic Pope. They were Ace of Toronto. White Snow, Catholic Pope also sounds possibly like it could be an elbow B-side. Glad that's all it means. Could be. Yeah, tautology is the unnecessary addition of words. Yeah, just there's no need for extra words to hammer home what you've already said. Bellends. Didn't get what you were saying. Or didn't get what you were saying. See, they might not be English, or they might not be able to speak English, but they also just might be ignorant bastards. Possibly. Sure, I don't know. See, Clara. Fuck it, it's so hot in here. Hang on. Just for a second. That's glorious. What's the forecast like? I need to work out what the forecast. I've got to find out what the forecast's like for the rest of the week. Oh, man. Because I've got to be here, there and everywhere this week, haven't I? St Helens on Thursday, St Helens. You going to St Helens, lad? I'm going to St Helens. Single bachelor, that's another one, yeah. Armed gunman. You learn slight difference between contaminate and tautology. It's hard in Dutch, let alone in English. Absolutely. Worst bit is it's right next to your lights. You've had to turn the fuse box off. Fuse box off at night. Wankers. Free gift. Dilapidated Ruins. Another interesting band. Acid Skiffle Band. The electric zither player was amazing. The foreskin cast, yeah. Especially the long range foreskin cast. How's it looking? Moody. Sunny spells. I don't know. Check the weather. Rain. Just rain constantly. Wonderful. Ultimate conclusion. Swing. Loads of rain. You normally just think of tautology in terms of logic and math. Lulu Bellatini, Thomas, use your noms de plume. Of many you have. Lucifer, Lulu Bellatini, Lulu and Young Generation, Lufa, Lucas Headlights. How you doing, Louise? How's life 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle? How are you? How are you in yourself? This week's not good for kayaking. Rain, absolutely. Taut means something else it does. Tight. Tight, like a tiger. If you think the neighbours are finished DIY, they never have they? 8 hours a day. Right, they're finished now. Time to relax. The drill comes out. Bastards. Bastards. I could have been Pope. This weekend they started at noon. That's not too bad, noon. When they start at 8 o'clock in the pissing morning. There's a lot to be said for living in a detached house. Wasn't by design, obviously. Well, it was, because everywhere's semi-detached down here. We're the last one before the green, so they could fit one more house in. So luckily enough, we don't get too much noise. It's quite nice, isn't it? Quite chilled. Apart from, obviously, see how the sun's gone down now. Sun's gone down behind houses. Louise, the ultimate conclusion. Is that your wrestling name? I bet you it is, isn't it? Are you a heel or a hero? The ultimate conclusion. Elbow. I bet you do a figure 4 leg lock, wouldn't you? I never used to watch the wrestling. I don't know why I know all this shit. You'll answer to anything. You're going to imagine that the mention of the word gift activated you and you've chosen to gift us with your gifted presence, for which we thank you. You are indeed a gift. And is that a tautology in itself? Gifted presence. Oh no, it's presence, isn't it? Not presents. You need a lie in, Esther. You need a pissing lie in. Jeez, man. 4:30 in the pissing AM, I got home. After dropping my sister off. A figure 4 leg lock. Christine, a figure 4 neck lock is something completely different. I think that's seen in a different kind of film, if I'm quite honest with you. Yeah, a figure 4 leg lock. Used to be a wrestling thing. Yeah, I needed a lie-in. I've had 2 lie-ins in a row, and I'm not sure it's done me any good. Cross your fingers for Sam. Just started gusting massively. Ooh, sometimes it means power outages. If you suddenly disappear, that might be like, oh, well, Jean-Gers crossed. It won't be, but we understand if you do. Must pay attention. Should always pay attention to me, Christine. I speak many truths. Many truths. Answer to anything sounds BDSM. A little bit. A smidge. Buddhism. Jean-Gers are being crossed as we speak. A wee bit gusty. That's the worst thing, isn't it? Gusting, Esther, is when it's windy, but it's not just constant windy. You get gusts which are really heavy. We tend to get that because we're on the coast. So the normal wind is okay. It's just a bit windy. All of a sudden, the kind of stuff that pushes you over. Gusts. Big surges. Surges of wind. 8 Mile Radius's 4th album. Instrumental. 15 sides. 9-hour album. Surges of wind. And he played it in their entirety live. Toronto 72. How long did the gig take? 6 months. Jesus. I had a cold coffee earlier on. Probably should have made one of them rather than an actual hot cup of tea, shouldn't I? Almond milk and then this Nescafe stuff that you just squirt into it. Espresso. Squirt in, give it a zhuzh. Got no ice cubes, but it would have been nice. Would have been nice. Very, very nice indeed. Very confused. Not surprised. English is not your first language, Esther. We know that. Even though you hide it well. Always think of getting one of those mini personal weather station things that can measure wind. Airports is often not the same as here. They've noted a 41-mile-an-hour gust about 10 minutes ago. Swear it, feckin' Jesus. It's pretty hefty, that, isn't it? You should get hold of one. In fact, you should get one that you can also turn into a power generator, a dynamo. It will affect the power if the... yeah, you can do. Power lines can go down, can't they? Schwinkly coffee. Yeah, milky coffee. I'm not a fan of milky coffee, but it's almond milk. It's not pig milk or rat milk. You know, it's normal, decent almond milk, which is not bad. Normally, if I have a coffee, it's black. Hot and black, like my men. I'm only joking. But no, I normally have black coffee, but on a day like this where it was really hot earlier on, one of those is quite nice. A cold northerly, the north wind shall blow and we shall have snow. What will poor Robin do then? Most of all your tree branches whipping round just looks... Oh, it looks much scarier than it feels. I've noticed that we get loads of that here as well. It looks insane, doesn't it? Then you go out and you think, well, it's windy. And then 17 trees fall down. You think, ooh, yeah, the power lines. Got to be careful. At some point in the future, all power lines will be underground. And then, of course, there'll be none of this, apart from people will start digging them up. Because it always works that way, doesn't it? North-northwest. Still coming from a cold environment, north-northwest. Nor-northwest, sorry. You don't say north, do you? The wind be a nor-norwesterly. You like Jimmy's iced coffee? Are we talking about James Anderson here? Or a different Jimmy? Jimmy Garner? Jimmy G? Have you seen any more of your Black Squirrel? Definitely sounds like a Quentin Tarantino film, that, doesn't it? Black Squirrel. You always have coffee verkeerd. Coffee wrong. What's coffee verkeerd? How does that work? I asked for an Irish coffee the other day. They brought me a cup of tea. We don't do Irish jokes anymore, do we? Not till Ali arrives anyway. Sorry. Yeah, I like Americano, just black coffee, or if I go to the match, the cappuccino's quite nice actually in the stadium. But I'm a tea man. Speaking of which, I'm a tea man. Tea is the magic number. Yes, it is. It's the magic number. No more, no less. It's the magic number. Have a bucket, a nice bucket, what do you mean it got really hot earlier? It's not going above 11 degrees. I live at sea level though. Bella the tea. I live at sea level, you don't. 38,000 foot above the rest of the country. It's freezing bloody cold and it's really windy. It was 14 degrees it was earlier. A little bit windy, a little bit more than mindy, but I went out for my walk. I'm wearing shorts and it was nice. If it hadn't been as windy as it actually is, I think this might have been a sunset stream, but it was quite windy, which means as soon as it starts going down, sun-wise, it will get cold later, I think. It's 11 degrees now. Hopefully at some point soon we're going to have some nice weather, just so we can get out. Jimmy Carter, the laughing peanut. You got a transformer in the corner of the yard, the house you lived in back in high school. That blew and the flash of light from that was wild. Completely fried our newish digital answering machine. I can imagine that. Windy.com shows the wind whipping up in that West Texas. Stay safe, Sam and Co. Absolutely. Coffee for Kieran is milky coffee. Oh my God, the coffee is milky. Yeah, load. Mad, innit? I saw her earlier. I think she has a nest in a tree near your laundry room. Oh, bless. Ah, right. Jimmy's coffee. Oh my god. That looks adorable. Oh my god. I might try that. I better tay. It was dark for you until about 3 p.m. It was hot. You know what? Genuinely, it was hot outside. The sun, actual hot. Esther on the bar, there you go. Seeing as though Ali won't be here till 9 o'clock. Nothing, not like anything you'd heard before then. It's sweet. Oh, you mean like you, Christine? Don't go changing. That was sickly sweet, that wasn't it? It was horrible, sorry. I was lying in bed with the wife. I don't know whose wife, but I was lying in bed with the wife years ago. We had TV on, it just switched the telly off. And then about 5 minutes later, before we'd both actually fallen asleep, the house got hit by lightning. I think it might have hit the sky dish, and the whole room lit up. And I was like, what the fucking hell was that? Bang, that, shit, what's going on here? I had to look outside, and then some blackage. It was quite confusing, and also very dangerous. As soon as you seen it the following day, in the cold light of the day, it's like, shite, that could have caused a lot of chaos. Luckily, nothing happened, thankfully. In answer to earlier, you did all the ironing yesterday. Of course you did. Don't leave a pile. Don't leave a pile. Did I find a 250 thing? I didn't. The only 250 I could think of was a 250cc motorbike, maybe. I've been too busy today, to be honest with you. I haven't. I've done nothing but... Well, some stuff's been done today. That's all I'm saying. For now, anyway. You came prepared. It has to be done. If you leave ironing, it becomes too much. A little pile of ironing, suddenly, it mounts up. And you go, I can't deal with this. Keep on top of it. Just do bits and pieces. I like ironing. I like the smell. I like the sound of the iron. It's all that, and then a little bit of heat coming up, and the smell of freshly cleaned and especially line-dried clothing. Oh, man. Very nice. East Texas, I think West Texas is chronically windblown. I saw chronically windblown. You'll never guess where. They have all the wind turbines. Today's wind is coming from there rather than up from Gulf on a normal day. Chronically windblown, I like that. Christine, you have 2 baskets of ironing waiting. Have you not got someone who comes in and does it for you? I don't know why, but I've got you as a Margot Ledbetter in my head at the moment. Sitting there with a nice G&T telling someone, go on. It's the 250th scheduled live, Esther. I've done more than 250, but a lot more than 250, but this is the 250th episode of Bears Paws Live. Your street had a strike that shot lecky down everyone's coax cable. Local TV shop was quids in. I bet they were. Jeez, man. Jeez Louise. It's mad, isn't it? You get a lightning strike. The amount of power that's in a lightning strike is scary. If we could harness that, we'd all be sorted. But we can't. Whatever you put it into, it burns out. Unless you could use the lightning to heat up water, steam, turbine, off you go. 250. I know, it's mad, isn't it? You've been reading too much Cormac McCarthy, and I've mislocated you. Did I ever tell you about my friend when I first started working in my job? 12th of January 2004, in the year of our Lord 2004. It was the very first day, and we had to go into the Holiday Inn, I think it was, in Liverpool, because there was hundreds of us getting taken on. and we went into a massive conference room and there's tables all set up. We had to sit down and they come round, asked us who we were, ticked us off and gave us a temporary pass. So they come round, got to me, name, Nicholas Ashcroft. Okay, there you go. Here's your welcome pack. Lad next to me, name, Cormac Rafferty. And the person went, "Oh, are you Irish?" That's the most fucking pointless question of all time. His name's Cormac Rafferty. And he said it in an Irish accent. Yes, he's Irish. Pointless. Pointless. I wonder how he's doing. It's funny. Yeah, Tomash, don't want you to worry as much as weather in West Texas might cause you to. We'll keep an eye on things. We'll see how things go. It is party at the pause. Physio told you not to iron for longer than 20 minutes. By the time the board's up and the iron's hot, timed out. There you go. Yeah. That's why you should get someone in. Get a man in. Get a Jeff in. That's what you need. A Jeff in Speedos, lightly oiled, to do your ironing for you. While you sit and drink gin and tonic with cucumber in. People put lemon in. That's not the way to go. It's cucumber. A slice of cucumber. Always the way to go. Especially in Tanqueray. Advice from the man who doesn't drink alcohol. There you go. You are working tomorrow on Tuesday. When we ought to get to Christine's ironing until Wednesday. It'll be worth the wait though. You'll see how clean he is. He's very clean, Christine, very clean. You would have fretted. I didn't know you play guitar.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Fretted. I apologise for that. That were awful. Actually, you were probably more worried about some of the Cormac McCarthy-esque West Texas characters. I don't think you need to worry about any of that with Sam. Hubby worked up near the Panhandle for a bit. During pandemic. To get all the state's snow as well as the wind. Is it the Chicago of Texas? He'll be there. He'll be there. Listen, yeah, Louise, listen to the physio. For they know what they talk about. You'll know anyway, you're not daft, are you? You get to a certain point in life where you know your body inside out and you know what you can get away with and what you can't. So even if someone says to you, what you need to do is push yourself. No. I'll push myself on a day where I feel up to pushing myself. Apart from no. I'll look after myself. Fret is a weasel-like animal. In Nederlands, een fret. A fret is also a sea mist. Like a fog coming in from coastal areas. If you watch Portsmouth playing football, occasionally you can barely see from one end of the pitch to the other because a sea fret comes in. Grimsby are the same as well. Although they don't play football in Grimsby, do they? They play in Cleethorpes. Don't even talk like that either. Yeah, sea fret. It's a crazy, crazy mist, man. It's like a, yeah, and it comes in really, really quickly, so you don't know it's arriving. And then it can be there for like 5 minutes and suddenly off it goes. You imagine they'd hate to be compared to Chicago or Chirac, as some of the nastier fearmongers would call us. Chicago. Never been. Ferret here. Is that an invitation, Louise? Yeah. I wouldn't be putting that on your business cards, to be honest with you. Ooh, ferret here. Add on there. Will you be in northern and all? Will you be in right northern? Is it in your trousers? Have you got ferrets in your trousers? That's a sport, isn't it? Ferret in your ferret wrangling. It is the same, isn't it? Ferret. I used to do a little newspaper in the pub, which was very funny. A fake newspaper called The Ferret's Apprentice, where we had weather forecasts by Clear Skies and health advice from Dr. Newter. Some of the stuff I put in there possibly could have sent me to, Tomash.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. Yeah, some of the stuff possibly could have got me into court because it was slightly libelous, but some of it was funny. I enjoyed making that. You've got postcards from your dad from 1994 when he had to visit Chicago for work. Postcards from Chicago. There you go. There's your biography. You write that. I'd read that. You and a sepia cover on the cover, your boss. There is a pub somewhere near that does ferret racing in the pub. Of course there is, Louise. Of course there is. You are so northern, you make me feel posh. No, I've never even heard her speak, so I've got no idea how you talk. But I'm convinced myself now, you're right northern. Does they do ferret racing? As they're out moist. Ferrets and yaks. Oh, hang on, ferrets and yaks. We haven't got a ferret one, but there you go. Yak attack! Tomash has indeed gone up. Feb 94. Your mum was well diagnosed with your sister at that point. She was born in the May. A couple of days later, he got taken to the Wimbledon game. Nothing right since. I didn't get into that Wimbledon game. I've been going pretty much week in, week out and couldn't get there on time to get in, and it was completely sold out. Turn round, back I went, back to Garston. I listened to it in my nan's under the table. I was that shit myself that badly I got under the table. So I couldn't see anyone. Daft ass. A TV show in the 70s there did guinea pig racing. What? We need to bring back the indoor league as well, speaking of stuff like that. Tell him, Christine, tell him. 36 on 250, like, what an honour. That looks like a really piss poor cricket score, doesn't it? 250 for 36. 36 for 250, mate. They should do yak racing. But you know what I think places do, don't they? There are places in the Himalayas. Is it yak racing or what is it? Bison? Buffalo? Yeah, the buffalo, man. You found Chicago completely enjoyable. But the far right invented this narrative about all our big cities, that they are lawless pits of brown and black people, many of whom are likely illegal immigrants. They're all awful illegal immigrants. They're also, we get the same thing over here, you see. They are Schrodinger's immigrants as well, though. That's the thing, isn't it? They come over here, they take all our jobs, and they're all on benefits. Really? How? Well, because what happens is, there you go, yak racing. Return of the yak. Oh my God. That's only 15,000 feet. I can hear Louise pissing herself laughing now. 15,000 feet. Amateurs. Which is the thing. Anybody who watched Top Gear? Flintoff and Paddy McGuinness were somewhere in Nepal, I think it was. They were racing something. Was it bison or was it yak? I'm going to have to look at that. They tried to eat durian fruit, didn't they? And Flintoff, who'll have a go at anything, had a go and looked like he was going to vomit, and Paddy McGuinness had nothing to do with it. Just listen to Andy, what am I on about? Just listen to Freddie Flintoff. I don't know him well enough to call him Andrew. To Freddie Flintoff's autobiography. Second one, is it? Coming home. Really good. Enjoyed it. He read it himself. He's a nice fella. I like him. I always see him as being this really brave man, and yet apparently he's shit scared constantly of not being good enough. Imagine that. Imagine being 6'4", built like a brick shithouse, an athlete, a handsome man as well. It has to be said, he's a handsome man. What has he got to be nervous about, man? Cry. Diagnosed with this. It is funny. Epic yak race. We need more rack racing. Spooky. I wouldn't want to read your mind, Louise. It's probably full of filth. Filthy beggar, you. And it'll get even more filthy very soon, obviously, because it is Sunday after all. I'll look into that and find out what it is, because if it is yak racing, it's going on, we're getting it. Hang on. Just going to write a quick hi from here. See if it works. Mongolia, you're watching Race Across the World and heading towards Mongolia. I saw there's a show called Departures. I've mentioned this before, I think. 2 young Canadian lads going round the world, and they've literally, in the space of 3 series, pretty much done the entire world. Not every country, but every area they possibly can they've been to. They went to Mongolia and it looked amazing. Absolutely amazing. Nothing there across the Mongolian steppe. There's nothing, but it looks amazing. Like you're on the moon or something, or Mars, you know. Stunning. Oh, stunning, lad. I think it's one of those places, Mongolia, that if you've got any pretense of being a well-travelled person, you've got to have been there. I wouldn't mind that. If I had the Dwayne Eddies and the health, step foot on Africa, go to Southeast Asia, try Mongolia, South America just seems weird to me, but I wouldn't mind having a go at that as well. I've seen a landscape photographer, as well as a landscape photographer, Thomas Heaton, who went to, it was Chile. He was sure it was Chile. He was up high up as well. Looked amazing. Wouldn't mind having a go. Yeah, it was Grand Tour, wasn't it, that went to Mongolia, where they dropped all the parts off and had to get on with it. And they were kicking off because there was actually genuinely no alcohol, which they're not used to at all. Even everywhere they go to, even when they're not supposed to be drinking, it's not shown on screen. There's always a shitload of ale dropped. Mongolia, there was nothing. Proper kicking off at the producer. Okay, funny. Yeah, record, funny. We'll say how bad it is having no ale. Come on, where's the ale? No, there is none. Bastard! Stunning, it is stunning. You think about how gorgeous the world is, and so many of us never really get a chance to see any of it. We see our local area. You might go from where you are to London or something. Just go and have a quick look around. Oh look, Big Ben, click. Oh look, back ass, click. You don't see the Kazakh steppes, do you? You don't see the Ottavango Delta, nothing like that. Just see where you live. It's a waste. We should go and see more of the world. I'll win the lotto this week. We'll all go on we'll go on a Sharabang tour. We'll do the entire world before the next stream on Wednesday. Grand Tour, great ep, not a pub for miles. Los tres amigos, not happy. Que malo. It's not good for you though. Alcohol, it's not good. By the time they finished, they should have got a little bit of the alcohol out of the system. And once you do, you feel amazing. I feel amazing. Apart from the fact that obviously half me doesn't fucking work. What do you mean only half of you? A bit far, the entire world. It's not though, is it? I've seen a globe. Fits in our kitchen. It's amazing, Christine. You are behind with the Race Across the World. You haven't seen any of it yet. No spoilers, but the butler did it. Granville for fetch your cloth. All right, Jeff has been watching Open All Hours. So many gorgeous places. They are absolutely amazing places, Sam. More damaged every generation that humans exist. It's never too late, though. We can bring these things back. Just little bit by little bit. If one country, road by road, fixes the issues, and the next country does, the world will be amazing again. And eventually, these very old men will cease to be alive anymore. So, that's good. You did get up to date with interior design masters yesterday. I can imagine you liking stuff like that. And then using those ideas in your own gaff. Been a funny day, right? It has, hasn't it? But, to be honest with you, Christine, it is Sunday after all. Not just been a funny day, it's been a funny week. What's Jeff been up to this week? A good day for plane spotting. It has been, actually. It's been really blue skies. And for firing up the Barbie. Did he do a Barbie and never make me anything? You absolute vicious bastard. May as well water the garden. He's been back in the gym, hasn't he? The state of him, man. Hoo-yah! Bloody muscles on that bastard. Is he happy, though? Is he happy? It's one of your favourite shows. 4 people from Liverpool contesting and 2 Mancunian siblings. Not the Gallaghers, is it? Are they outside drinking a little bottle of Budweiser outside in the sunshine? Casper, good evening. Again. All right, okay. Seems you asked so nicely. Because you asked so nicely. There we go. Have a look at the gym work, man. It's amazing. Hang on. The jawline on him, it's ridiculous. You could get cheese on those abs, look at him. He's got his hose in his hand. Filth. Filthy beggar stood there with his hose in his hand. 1 or 2, many sharp angles. Sam, any idea if many Americans get to see much of the stunning areas that are there, or do they tend to not travel around so much? Is America too big for Americans to get around? I mean, the UK is not huge by any stretch of the imagination, and we don't get to see half of it ourselves. But with having cheap flights and things, do many of your fellow Americans manage to get her out and about? Jeff's too smooth. He is too smooth. That's his nickname, by the way, Too Smooth. Casper. That's facing northeast. That's a lovely looking sky. That I like that. I like the difference in colours, the bands, sort of the pinkish there, pinky salmon there, and then that slightly blue above it. Marvellous. He's very nice. You'll take one and teach him how to use binoculars. I know, he should be using a monocular, shouldn't he, if he's only using one of them? I think what he's doing there is one eye's looking at Toxteth, the other eye's looking at Croxteth. You know what I mean? He's seeing what's going on. I'm looking at the planes, but also I'm checking air out over there, like, you know. What 10 o'clock looks like on the blooming Japanese cherry trees are lovely. Japanese cherry trees are stunning. Absolutely stunning. You look like that water in the garden. I can believe that. Tomasz is packing a 6-pack, definitely underneath the Everton away shirt. Oh, bloody hell, my bloody back. My bloody back. Send us a pic of Pendle Hill, Mount Pendle. I think I can see that from where I am. I have to put a drone up to get over the house, but I think it's that obvious you can see it from ours. A monocular is very steampunk, especially if it was wooden with brass round it. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'd have to use that one because I can't close my left eye, can I? 9:16, the sunset today. think ours is just set, has it? Weather. What's the weather? $20.58 here. 20.58. So, yeah, 10 minutes ago. But it's nice. It's lovely out there. And now the sun has gone. It's not as hot in here anymore. I don't need the fan on. I did earlier. I was melting. I am melting. Just a shame. If it was just that little bit less windy, it would have been perfect. I don't think we're going to get a sunset stream for a while yet. Although the weather forecast has been abysmal, hasn't it, lately? They're always wrong. It's going to be slightly warmer tomorrow, they say. And then you wake up and it's like 600 degrees. Or it's going to be a changeable day. Sunny all day. Even during the night. No, they are mad. Hopefully we get something decent. I miss the sunset streams. We're going to have to do one from Ainsdale Beach at some point. I'll have to find a way of doing that. One that doesn't put me at risk. It's got to be a way, isn't it? It's going cold. Well, it's now 10 degrees according to this, where I am. Where's the weather in the area? Yeah. It's getting cold. Mind you, 9 degrees overnight, which is not too bad, I suppose. I suppose. Oh, right, here we go. That there, that's your actual Mount Pendle. Well, I know it doesn't look much, but it is 38,000 feet high. I think from where I am I on the other side of that? I am, aren't I? I'm on to the side, so for me it goes like that, down towards the left. It's a very, very unmistakable shape. And if I go in a car round the corner, I should have tried to get a picture of it. Next time I'm out and doing my big walk, I'll see if I can see it from the road down there. Last time I was in a car going down there, you could see it as plain as day. It's a very, very nice place, that. Very nice, but I like the way it looks. Doesn't look much, does it? Like I say, Lancashire lad walked up there and got halfway and had to stop, and he's fit and healthy and walks up constantly. I can't. Oh. Tomorrow's high is 9. I feel like this year's weather is taking a piss. There is a bit, isn't it? Is there a car park at my beach? We're a park up at Southport. There's a little car park over the road from it. The dogging car park. There's one at Ainsdale, but I can also park on the double yellow lines on the road leading up to Ainsdale Beach, which is nice. You can actually get the cars onto Ainsdale as well, but I don't know what time you've got to leave. I'm not sure you can stay there till it's dark and stuff, you know what I mean? I'll find out. Tomorrow's weather looks good for you tomorrow. Very tortish. Esther is easily overlooked, especially by someone who's 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle. And you're living on a billiard table in the Netherlands. Lightning on Wednesday morning. Is it? Is there? Have we got lightning? Oh. Woensdag. Lots of heavy rain on Wednesday. I shall keep an eye out on that. Maybe we'll throw a camera out. A commuter in Denmark is called a pendler. Ooh. One going up a hill. Pendler Hill. What's tortish? You know stout. Stout's nice. Got any two-piece slots? Lovely. That's yeah. That's a shame, isn't it? Anyone got any two-piece slots? Lovely. 2p's are good. P's are good. Tautology, the best place to buy your torts. Stoutology would be interesting, it would. Make it happen. I'd watch that. That is still hot. Sponsor me thermos, you bastards. I meant to put the drone up the other week to see if I could see something in particular. Next time I do it, I'm looking for Mount Pendle. Because it is literally, it's only just there. In that direction. And there's not much else in between us and it. Should be able to get a decent pic of it. In fact, I think it would have showed up on, you know, the end of my videos where it says thanks for watching. And I do a 360 above the house. I think they would have showed up in there. I might have copies of that when there was no, because it was a really misty day that day, wasn't it? I might have ones on days where it's clear. I'll have a look, see if I can find it. You love a good slots. Slots the beer, that is, and slots. Castles aren't bad either. Just no Arnie slots. Torts are Liverpudlian for thoughts, they are, and Irish. I tore a puddy cat. Pendulum, there you go, yeah. And of course, talking of tautologies, as Louise pointed out, Pendle Hill is a tautology because it means the word hill 3 times. Pen, del, and hill all mean hill. Slot here is castle and loch, it is. Sleutel, in the slot. Sleutel is your key and you put it in the slot. And of course, a slot is also a slot that you put something in here, isn't it? Oh man. Slout is ditch. Slout is not slot. No. Slout, not sloot, by the way. Double O in Nederlands is O. Slout. True story. Or trench, same thing, trench and ditch. It'll be the same, won't it? Dutch is crazy. I've been trying to get back into it. But struddling, S-T-R-U-D-D-L-I-N. Struddling, lad, struddling. It's a pain in the arse. How could I know so much and now I don't? Sam, you're still here, but you're stepping away for a bit. For a bit of what? Aye. Field. Utter field. No worries, Sam, no worries. Make sure you keep just saying hello occasionally to make sure we know that you're there. You know what I mean? Torts. Does make sense. I have a lot of tarts. Tarts are going around my head all day long, you know. Full of tarts. Oh, man. Just said it's cooled down and I've gone really warm again. Must be the menopause. Gotta be, hasn't it? Oh, can you hear the birdies? On my walk yesterday, I was waiting for another opportunity to get some slow motion bird action. And I couldn't get any at all. And then today I went out on my walk and never took a camera with me. And 3 of them came running towards me. Well, flying towards me, you know what I mean? Would have been perfect in slow motion. Like the Battle of Britain heading towards me. No camera. No camera. Gusses. Absolutely gusses. It is there. Well and truly there. Birds are quite good for slow motion. Henge is a ditch. So Stonehenge is a stone ditch. There is also a wood henge and a straw henge, and people think it's a joke, like the Three Little Pigs. It's not. They do actually exist. If you go down to Salisbury Plain, down there, you can see them. And at the same time, you can hear very, very expensive cars going very quickly around Thruxton. Blew me mind that. Unhinged, absolutely. I have been accused of being unhinged, normally by Jackie with an accent like that. You're absolutely unhinged, so you are. Part of a castle near, you grew up, had a lot of work done in the 1800s after the Spanish troops burned some of it down because it started a fire and they were cold. All right, we're cold, we'll start a fire and we'll burn an entire fucking castle down. Bastards. Definitely henge your bets. I didn't realise that's what it meant to henge a ditch. Why don't we know any of this? Well, obviously you do, don't you, Mandy? Why don't I know more of this? Do we have any henges nearby? Any henges in the north of England? North Wales? Southern Scotland? Any henges? Any old henge, any old henge, any old henge. I want to go to that gaff up in, is it the Orkneys or Shetland? The oldest house thing, and then the standing circles. Jackie not returning? Probably not yet, but she does seem to be improving a bit, so. You've got 2 henges on the door there, so you have, Tomash. Thought you hedged your bets. You do unless you're henging them. Only learn about henges from QI. That are talking what a henge actually is. I missed that one. I didn't even know what it was. Does Stonehenge, does henge just mean like a stone circle or a prayer circle or something? Because there's lots of stuff. We've got loads of things, haven't we? Stony circles. Henges here are never far. That sounds quite poetic, that, doesn't it? There's wood henge near Stonehenge, there is. There's also straw henge. Lockstock Hall Henge in Preston. Preston's not far. Preston city centre's like 18 miles away from where I am. Just up road. Hubby saw one of the dead branches had fallen just barely on your side of the fence with the neighbours. Ooh. Chaos avoided then. You have a bunch of old Iron Age monuments and grave hills. Much like Stonehenge. I love all this. Europe's got loads of them, haven't they? Hill forts, stone circles, prayer, things to pray. Things to do with the position of the sun, all that kind of stuff. I love it. And then what do? Tarmac over them. Because we're horrible. Letting trees decay naturally into a wildlife snag can be a risky business. It can be, definitely. Because when a tree decides to fall and there's no one there to hear it, it will smash things to bits. Stonehenge was redone by the Victorians. All the stones had fallen. I'm not surprised. How did he pick them up? And did they have some kind of interior designer? Some really camp fella. Can we have those over there? You swap those round, please, now. Oh, I don't like that one. Swap. Change that. Put that over there. Can we do a lean-to? Can we do a lean-to? I've only seen it from the A road or the motorway or whatever it was. Never actually been up close. Doesn't it cost a fortune to get anywhere near it now? Very odd. Very strange. You're more into unhinged, obviously. Obviously, Asta, more into unhinged. Who needs a henge when you're completely unhinged? I agree. Oh, man. That is lovely out there, you know. This would have been a great night for a sunset stream, but mind you, there's no cloud. I know we had drone, no we had drone. The ancient forest on the island of Bornholm that was cleared in 1800 only to grow heather all on it all would never have been okay in today's enlightened world. You say that, but it probably would have been. People don't give a shit anymore, do they? If someone's paying enough money, they'll let them do anything. Again, it's the reason why Scotland needs to be rewilded. Scotland should be one huge forest, and there's barely anything there at all. No trees. Let's rewild the UK. Yeah, that side cut back to where you thought was safe enough. This bit was more in the middle of the tree, but the wind gust was just enough to carry it. Oh, lucky that it did then. Just enough. Bit of WD-40 for the unhinged Esther. WD-40 is fantastic. WD-40 is now called fish guts as well, by the way. I convinced my daughter it was made entirely out of fish guts. What did I call fish guts and something else? Can't remember what the other thing is though. So now, whenever she wants to borrow the WD-40, Dad, you've got any fish guts? If someone doesn't know what it means, what the fucking hell are you two talking about? I'll bring the fish guts around. Rewild all the places. Wouldn't it be great? Just, oh man. I know the people who shoot up in Scotland wouldn't like it. They want grouse lands, places where they can shoot grice. Grouse, grice, mouse, mice, grouses, greases, grease, like geese, goose, geese, grouse, grease. No fucking clue. What is it? Is it grouses? I know posh people call it grice, don't they? Big, they call it grice. Pick. What are you picking now? Diagram of Stonehenge as it appeared in 1550. That looks like a geometric tattoo, doesn't it? What these young lads get, the ones with skinny jeans. They've always got one of those on them as well. It's nice that though, isn't it? There's always something else. It's not just a little bit. What you see, there's always loads more. When a drone goes up or a helicopter goes up, you can see normally stone circle. Oh, it's a big stone circle. Yeah, but look at that round the outside of it. Fucking huge, man. I like that. We are learning. Except where you need affordable housing. Absolutely. The bits in between villages or in between cities should be wild. There should be more woods. Especially if you live somewhere as north as we are. Most of northern England and pretty much all of Scotland should be forest. But it's not. Fish what? Fish guts, Esther. Stomachs, guts. All mashed up and then with something else thrown in there. If the billionaires could only have one small house like the rest of us, we'd have plenty more land to rewild. We would. There's no room in this country, apparently. There's no room. We need more houses. There's no room. We're full. There's no room. 1.2% of the UK is taken up by houses. 2.1% is taken up by golf courses. There you go. Half the golf courses build houses on them. Loads more space. You can't do that. 26 people use that golf course. Thousands of people can live on it. Bye. You have a national park that stretches from western Denmark, northwestern Germany and Netherlands, de Waddenzee National Park. Ja, ik weet de Waddenzee wel. Billionaires should not exist. Feck the golf courses. That's what I say. Feck the golf courses. Where would all the sheep and cows live? They can have houses of their own, Louise. I don't mean all of it, all of it. There's got to be farmland as well, but all the bits in between where there's no farms, there should be more. Even if you just do half of it, bring in woods to half of it. Stands out on the M6, going up the M6. It stands out when you get to like the Forest of Bowland. The fact that all of a sudden there is actual forest and it looks natural. The rest of the place going up there doesn't look remotely natural. That looks real. That looks like how it should be. More of that, man. Wadensee has been threatened because of the Gulf Stream. It's horrible, isn't it? Speaking of golf courses, have you seen the new gold statue? Thou shalt not worship false idols. How small must his cock be? Come on, seriously, genuinely. If you're that level of insecurity where everything has to be gold and the statues of yourself, how small, how button mushroomy must it be? Can I just wake up one day and go, do you know what? I'm all right the way it is. I'm in charge of the Western world. Sound? Let's be nice. Don't forget the axe. Do not forget the axe. Never ever forget the axe. Yak attack. Oh, veggie paella nan. Seducing coffee. I've never had seducing coffee before. Kirsty, how you doing? You okay? What's a seducing coffee? Should we ask Adam what a seducing coffee is? I wouldn't mind one of those. Or is seducing coffee, was that Anthony Head and... I can't remember her name now. The woman-y girl woman. They're up there with Louise, of course they are. Yak's loving it. Trump, man. Just fucking mental, innit? Sustainable farming, not farming for subsidies. That's the problem, Sam. Gluts of products every country tries to get rid of. Less environmental damage from fewer domesticated meat animals, period. Yeah, we get loads of people over here, loads of farmers, who get paid not to grow anything. It's like, well, can we not sort this shit out, please? Grow stuff we need, or rewild it until it's needed, or, you know, I don't know, it's on its arse, isn't it? Kirsty, hope everyone's okay. You're here chilling with your mate. Lovely stuff, man. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. To see you is nice. Good game, good game. Is the naan seducing the coffee? It could be. Do you reckon naan would go well with coffee? You know, kids are dipping Mackey's fries into, you know, milkshakes. Naan in coffee. Could work. Should we try that out? Should we try that out live on a stream one night? I'll make naan bread and coffee and we'll see how it goes. If you get loads of it works well. If I vomit everywhere, you know it doesn't work. Hello, Kirsty. Hello, Kirsty's mate. You're all right. How are the cats? Kirsty, how are the cats? You missed the cat spam. Volume is down on your phone. So none of this is making any sense whatsoever, including what I'm saying now. Farmers here get paid to leave wildlife areas on the farms. As they should. As they should. I know some places, if there's some, like one of the fields is going fallow for a year, you can put part of it as proper wildflowers, can't you? Doesn't do much harm to them. Doesn't take a huge amount of nutrients to grow wildflowers. Makes sense. Voodoo Buck Cuff, Toronto 72. Interesting band. Folk punk, if I remember rightly. The cats are alright. Oh man, lovely. The naan and coffee episode, looking forward to it. We'll do that. Does naan and coffee work together? Can you dip it? Can I dip it? Yes you can. Can I dip it? You're all for subsidised rewilding. It needs to be done. And if people are not willing to do it off their own bat, pay them to do it. But considering we live in where we are anyway, we live in a country where we're struggling to feed ourselves because of Brexit, the red tape of trying to import stuff. What can we grow in this country? What can we grow that can feed people and can possibly be sold cheap on an idea to try and bring down the average weekly shop, because shopping's ridiculous these days. I used to go in, spend 40 quid and walk out with 2 bags. Now I walk out with 1 bag and I spend 50. My own fault for buying so much lube, I suppose. Plain naan, totally dippable. Garlic naan is at your own right. There was no way on earth it was going to be garlic naan. Not a chance. Plain naan. We'll try plain naan. What we could do, I suppose, Sam, we could go from plain naan and plain coffee and work our way up. Garlic naan into an iced coffee. We can grow anything. There's a lot of stuff it depends on what time of the year, but there's a lot of things that we can't really grow because of the weather, with us being that far away from the Arctic Circle. But we can give it a go. The Toronto gig in '72 was the greatest gig in history. It was like every hour was a different Woodstock. It was amazing, man. You up to workers. Go ahead, Wolfie. You tell them straight. Still hot. Sponsor me thermos, you bastards. Right, well, it is Sunday after all. Who's next? Kippers, isn't it?
But Kipper's Vindaloo can't be good for you.
And what has Kippers found this week? Burning man who pulled 2-ton car with his penis explains state of his manhood afterward. Everyone needs a hobby, and this man had picked a rather weird one, confessing, "People think I'm a bit mad." Just when you think world records can't get any weirder, one man has attempted to become the first man in the world to pull a car along using his manhood. Oh, and he was on fire too while he did it. Needless to say, do not try this world record at home. Why would you want to? We're not sure, just saying. Unsurprisingly, pulling a whopping great car with your bits hurt quite a bit, according to the dad of 3. Not to be a dad of 4 by the sound of it. However, he insists everything was still intact after the eye-watering feat. I think your big end's gone, mate. Hoo-yah! That's an engine joke. Big end's gone. Why? Why, Delilah? Why? Who wakes up in the morning and suddenly goes, you know what? I'm bored. Set me on fire. I'm going to pull next door's Ford Fiesta with my Albert Dock. Feckin' Egypt. Ever since COVID, prices, gas has been going up. Things just walk by in the supermarket. Yeah, it's because everything gets delivered by lorries, and lorries use diesel, and diesel costs a fortune at the moment. So everything goes up in price. Has not gas. They're like was not was. Walk the dinosaur. That's not a 2-ton car. Does it? Oh, sorry, that reminds me actually. 2-ton car, Moon. Should have kept a list of all the Toronto bands. You're not going through 250 episodes. I don't think it's all 250, but I wouldn't. I certainly wouldn't go back that far. There's too many of them. How did we get a pick? How did we get your pick? You just can't help it. Absolutely shame. What happened? Well, I phoned the AA and some real weird fella turned up. Did he give you the tug? Sort of. Ali, oh yeah. Esther, thank you very much. Good shift behind the bar. Way cheaper than sterilisation. You missed Jeff o'clock, you did. 2-ton car, Moon, leave that with you. Are we all alright? I was Dublin. Joey, how you doing, bud? They call me Tow Rope. Tony Roper. Tow Rope for short. Why? But why would someone do stuff like that? I know, get yourself in the Guinness Book of Records, or, you know, to get yourself on the news, but, oh, man. And how do you discuss it with your family? I'm going to do a thing. What thing are you going to do? I'm going to pull a car with me cock. What? Stop going to that pub. You come back with weird ideas. Maybe as a big one he could do. Monster versus monster truck. One runs on petrol. The other medicine prescribed by a doctor even. Can you get some kind of AI bot to look through the episodes? Oh, that's a good idea. Can we get that? How many? How many? How many bands have we had? We must be over hundreds and hundreds by now. How boss would that be? No piggly ding. It didn't piggly ding, did it? Bloody thing. You found Nemo. Dublin was grand, so it was. Where was Nemo? Remember the show? Oh, the hopefuls on the word. Tonight on the word. After. Is it? Yeah. Tira Christian on the word. The hopefuls was crazy. Don't know how they got away with that. Snogging grannies. Do you think training a large language model AI in 250 episodes of The Pause and its comments is going to be good for humanity? It would be fantastic. Oh, hang on, where's Sam? We'll pin Sam for now. Click on Sam's channel, follow Sam, watch, like, comment. Shane as well, who's starting to do live streams from on the water. Oh my word. Lovely, lovely, lovely chilled stuff. And Joey as well. Make sure you follow all these people, they're fantastic. Marvellous, marvellous people. I think it'd be better than most things AI is doing. At the end of it, we'll have the greatest gig lineup in history. Nemo was in a tank. Are we talking like a fish tank or a Sherman tank? Yeah, eating a tramp's toenail, for fuck's sake. It was horrible. Horrible. 1.5 hour shift. I'm not surprised you're knackered. There's a Canadian TV show called Kenny versus Spenny. One episode was who can lift the most weight with their Albert Dock. Oh man, makes the eyes water just thinking about it. Yeah, especially what's today's short of the ladybird shagging. Water, feckin' water. We ate the water. Put your feet up, Esther. Good job you put the comma in there, Tomash. Filth, Samantha, filth. Yeah, filthy beggar, yeah. I'm trying to get out the way of this, aren't I? That's what I've done last time. Ooh, get out the way. Bloody thing. Feckin' water. We're getting rid of the water. We need to get something else in instead. Someone else pick a drink. Feckin' water. Well, the water is sound, isn't it? There you go, done. Right, Ali Ali-O. Ali Ali and Indeed-O. Oh, there you go, look at that. There's your actual Nemo. Your actual Nemo. Oh, isn't that cute? What did it taste like? It is, that's proper Nemo. The other fishes just sat around going, that is, isn't it? That is Nemo. That is him. It's boss that. Cheers, Ali Ali-O. I hope it's not stuck. I know it was too stuck last time, wasn't it? Absolute pain in the hoop. Too funny not to share. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, clownfish. What's it taste like? Tastes funny. Water is for fishes. That's exactly where it should be. We're getting rid of water. Mandy, we're getting rid of water. Get something else. Something decent. Something fiercely alcoholic. Poutine. Anything like that. Fire water. Where's that alley? Whereabouts is that? Is that in Dublin? That can't be the Liffey. Psychic drinking wheel. I knew you were going to say that. Tom to Tom, 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 Tom. How's you? How's Mrs. Tom? Can you hear me, Mrs. Tom? And how's Domingos Duarte ligado mas guava el mundo, eh? You have a big aquarium up north and you have sunfish. They're weird looking things, sunfish. Can get to the size of a small car. They're weird looking things. They are majestic but weird. In Blanchardstown shopping centre, Pet Mania. Very nice. There's another amusing clip of a male squirrel you've never quite found a way to share. Someday you'll figure out a funny yet relatively PG-13 way to make a short with it. The Attenborough of Texas. All he had in that one was just fish upstairs, no other animals. I love that. We should have more shit pet shops. Just nothing in there. What have you got? There's a couple of flies in the window, that's it. Domingo is sniffing out of the window. Mrs. Tom is watching telly. Lovely stuff. Can we get the BPTV pet pick ep done first? We can. We need to record something first, don't we, Mandy? By we, of course. I do mean me. We've got a psychic dookie and a psychic drinking wheel. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. How bizarre. One tries, always inspired by Attenborough. What a man, what a man, what a mighty fine man. He's amazing, isn't he? 100 years of age. Sticker or pixelation needed, Sam? Or one of those one of those parental guidance stickers that the rap albums in the 90s had. One of those on. Can you see his nuts? Oh, they have food stuff and accessories for animals. Ah, right. Seahorse saddles and things like that. Like the dog gaff in Garston. Dog gaff. Lad, what it is, I'm starting a gaff like with all this stuff for dogs. What should we call it? Call it a dog gaff, lad. No other thought went into that apart from, opening a gaff, selling stuff for dogs. Call it a dog gaff. You're all grand. Lovely to hear it, Ali Alio. Right, well, there's only one left and it is Sunday after all. I watched the rugby. Huge men in a fierce battle. My nerves were shaking. I'm presuming he must have been watching Warrington against Hull KR today. In rugby. In rugby. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. The best one, of course, was yesterday. Wigan against Saints. The big derby. The old derby. Fantastic. What a game that was. I enjoyed that. How am I? Ali Alio, I am alright. I'm alright. Fair to middling, I think. Bloody legs were sore though. Tired as well. going to... Is there any need for that? Dropping my sister off at the airport was a pain in the arse, but it had to be done. Been tired ever since. I did get to see the Yellow Submarine though, so that's a Brucey bonus. The whole value of the hilarity of the squirrel's generous bits swinging behind him as he runs on the fence. Get it up, man. The seahorse saddle. It's a top seller, man. Top seller. Esther, he's not Irish, he's Scottish. He's from somewhere close to Edinburgh and occasionally close to Glasgow. Somewhere in between. Preston Pans or something. Was it the Great British Bake Off that accidentally showed a particularly well endowed squirrel in its B-roll shot? I don't know, I don't watch it, but was he hefty? Was he packing? Oh man. You saw it brought up on a big fat quiz one year. Squirrels, good point, Louise, good point. I'm losing track of all this. It's getting confusing. This whole stream is getting more and more confusing. There's too many animals. Oh look, the lion sleeps tonight. As if by magic. Yeah. Potatoes, tomato. I still haven't managed to get out, have I, to the squirrel reserve. The weather's got to be a bit better, I think. Can't be as windy. It's been really windy so far this year. I haven't had too many days where it's not been over the top. Oof, oof. For those who haven't seen it before, that's your man from the Bake Off. Jeez, man. How do you manage to climb up trees carrying that behind you? Sweet feckin' Jesus. The heaviest of nuts. Oh, hang on, there we go. Nosy Neighbourhood Watch. There's Domingos Duarte el gato más guapo del mundo, eh? Look at what's going on. Them knobheads down the street again, look at them. They're at a bouncy castle all day long. Had they been looking after the kids after these shite? Listen to them now. There's going to be murder there tonight, I'm telling you. She'll get drunk, she'll kick him out, he'll get bin bagged. It's always the same, isn't it? Not even a bank holiday. I don't think Domingo speaks like that, to be honest with you. Ali, you can hear Jeff calling you. Oh. Lawnmower Museum is weatherproof, it is. Your man has got some nuts on him there, hasn't he? The size of him, man. Good man yourself, Domingo, good man yourself. You wouldn't, yeah, like you'd need a wheelbarrow like Buster Gonad from the Viz. BRB, no worries, Ali Alio. We shall time you. Absolutely captured Domingo's thoughts there. The accent's not the same, I know that. He's too posh for that, isn't he? Ooh. Jupiter is looking absolutely amazing right now. Absolutely amazing. It's that not quite dark yet, but it's dark. So you can see it perfectly. It's amazing. Looks gorgeous. Looks stunning. Domingo is a handsome little sod as well, isn't he? Has to be said. There's something about ginger cats. They look quite, I don't know. They look quite fruity, don't they? Full of vim and vigour. Orange cats. Jean-Jay kittens. I reckon he... What kind of accent has Domingo got? Has he got a wool accent? Is his name Domingo? Oh no, Domingo, don't go. Or has he got more of a southern French? Biarritz. Has he got a Biarritz accent? Can we see Jupiter on the door cam? Good question. Where's pissing cam? Where's pissing cam? Oh no, not that. Don't do that, tit. No, it's not working. It ain't working, bruv. It ain't working. You probably can't see it anyway because it's just a tiny little pinprick of light, but with the naked eye you can see how bright it is. It's very, and also it doesn't look completely white like a lot of stars do, or a lot of planets do. It's got like an orangey tint to it, in the same way that when you see Mars on a nice night you can tell it's got a very orangey tint as well, but a darker orange Mars, darker. Esther, it's dark where you are. I'm not surprised. You are an hour ahead of us. You're further on in world, further east. There's a new ginger cat on the street. Hubby's seen him hanging out with the grey cat from next door. Brought him over to yours for a morning feed. Ah. Hope it's just a cat someone lets roam rather than a stray. There's definitely no room at the inn. Ooh, does he sound like Antonio Banderas? Domingo Banderas. He's from May or the guy next door. Could be. Domingo should have a Manuel accent but Scouse. Because he's from Barcelona. Yeah, exactly. Shane, 100%. There's no room in the inn. Oh, go on then. Is BPCC TV? BP... Oh, what's it called? BPTV, CCTV TV. Holy fuckademus and pliers. Let's have a look if it is or not. This looks like the place. Patch me into the mainframe. Now. It looks as though it's wearing BPTV, CCTV TV. It just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Rolls off the tongue. Perfect. It's working all right. As you can see, it's getting more and more messy. It's getting very Lionel. Why is that not on? Because that's playing the music, that's why. Knobhead. They are very nice shorts. Peaceful hooligan shorts, they are. Peaceful hooligan. Romeo is the grey one from next door. They have a black cat as well. We've got a black cat that walks on the back of our fence all the time. One of the neighbours. Looks like a mini panther. It's amazing. It's amazing, man. Good film knowledge, Louise. Tulik, absolutely. BPTV, CCTV TV almost looks like genetic code. It could be. It could well be. The genetic code for awesomeness. Romeo are the undercover cops over there. Why? Romeo Squad. BPTV, CCTV TV would be so handy. You've got a spot on your back that you can't see. If in doubt, whip your BPTV, CCTV TV out. It's a fucker and a half trying to say that. It is indeed a tongue twister. Godverdomme jongen. Ik kan het niet geloven. Works well though. Yeah. So Mandy, it is working. The cam is working. The cam is there. Oh, bloody beautiful. Bloody beautiful. Oh, you need a BPTV, CCTV TV on a slight delay. its own channel an hour later. BPTV, CCTV, TV plus one. Only trying to get me to say BPTV, CCTV, TV repeatedly. Obviously. Who wouldn't want to hear BPTV, CCTV? Ah, fuck it, I can't do it. Yeah. BPTV, CCTV, TV. In its entirety. Oh, man. Anyway, yeah, that. I should have thought of that really, shouldn't I, when I actually named it. I thought it'd be funny to have a name like that. Didn't realise I'd have to say it. Over and over again. Say what? Say BPTV, CCTV, TV. Obvs. Just wait till it goes viral. And everyone's wearing the t-shirt. Oh, I wonder. Could we have a t-shirt with that on? It looks like, I don't know, the year 4896 in Roman numerals, doesn't it? If there was a highlights package of BPTV, CCTV, TV, would it be released? We could have a BPTV, CCTV, TV, DVD. 3. It would sell like hotcakes. Has anyone ever bought a hotcake? To be honest with you. Come on, everyone, fess up. Have you ever bought a hotcake? Maybe in the 70s or 80s. Do they still sell hotcakes? Who buys hotcakes? Stop saying hotcakes. What do you call me? Ali's back. Back again. Welcome back, Ali. You've missed BPTV, CCTV, TV. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's talking about it. Thank you kindly. Thank you. Google tells you Cop Romeo's history is Romeo agents. Oh, in World War II. East German spies that seduced West German women. Oof. That's Pet Shop Boys gone dark, that, isn't it? I know. British women that slept with the German soldiers were called jerry bags, weren't they? I know that. Horace says, Frankie says BPTV. Hey, that would work, wouldn't it? That would work. It was great to see Vic and the Dogs. It was. Great band, then. Supported 8 Mile Radius in 72. Welcome back to BPTV, CCTV, DVD, Mark III. Imagine the ambient noise on BPTV, CCTV, TV would be quite nice. You buy that on CD, released on a 4AD label, across 3 discs, in a special edition 3D packaging with glasses, with red and green lenses, featuring a gig by AC/DC and the Fun Boy 3. Am I fucked trying to read all that out? Now, welcome on to BPTV, CCTV, TV, AC/DC and the Fun Boy 3. Fuck it, no. Yeah, there's Vic's channel as well. Click, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. Hotcakes. That's something about dogging farmers. Oh, what could be? That's why it's selling like hotcakes. It's me 4AD, 3D, BPTV. I can't 3C. Oh, fucking bollocks, I can't. I think I broke my tongue. Good to see she's doing better, absolutely. Watched it earlier. Except the 1 hour and half-hour ads. What? It's ridiculous the amount of adverts that we're getting on YouTube at the moment. Obviously, watch all of them on my channel because I need all the 24p's I can get. Go Granville for fetch your cloth. Dogging farmers. You'll phone Endemol. I'd tell you what, they would make a TV show about that, wouldn't they? John DeMol and his mates. The farmer was cold this morning, Casper, by his tubular Belfield. Isn't that where Everton used to train? Here we call field matches the women who got into the horizontal tango with the Germans. Jerry bags, yeah. Oh, what was there's been a few things on Instagram recently. Reels of women talking about being mattress actresses, so like porn stars. Or there's a woman going on about her father-in-law has found out that she's a midnight ballerina, which I think is a brilliant way of a lap dancer. A midnight ballerina. What a great way of putting it. Keeps coming for a lap dance at the place where I work. I'm a midnight ballerina. That why he's coming for a lap dance, is it? Because you're a midnight ballerina. Great phrase, that, Tom. Endemol would absolutely love it. 100%. Don't mind 3-minute ads. Longer than that. Skip. Yep. I'm not surprised. I was watching something the other day, but I was busy doing something. So I had it running in the background. I might have been making a cup of tea or something. I just had it running. And then an advert came on. And it kept on going on and on. I made a cup of tea and something else. I think I went for a Damien Hirst. I went back in the front room and it was still going. It's like 6 or 7 minutes later. What the hell is this? Bin. Midnight ballerining. That's a great way of putting it. It sounds more exotic, doesn't it, than a lap dancer? I'm a midnight ballerina and a mattress actress. Fair play. The mattress actresses sounds like someone who could have played Toronto in 72-ish. The long ads are absurd. There's just no need for them. And of course the thing is with them, we don't get the money. We'll get a little bit, but I don't know, a 6 or 7 minute advert. What will we get for that? 20 or 30 pence or something. 40 cents. Google will be getting a fuck ton of money from that. We won't. Strange algorithm. It is and it isn't. I've been getting more and more of them because I was watching something and I forget what it was, which had a slight relation to what this is. I was like, what the... So yeah, I'll work out what it is and let you know, but it's mainly what I watch on there at the moment. Rugby. Music and rugby on there, rugby league. There's something else cropped up. Fucking hell, I can't think of what it is. Page 394. Ali, page 394. What's page 394? Is that what you're up to on your book? How many pages in book? Good woman yourself, man. A good woman yourself. They could only be there because they know people let YouTube run in the background. Absolutely. That Oprah one was going to be 30 minutes. It is no longer an ad. I was watching something the other day as well, and an entire song played in the middle of it. Now, if I was to put a song on, upload it to YouTube, you could not watch the entire song with no break, because there would be an advert in the middle of it. And if you're playing a song and there's an advert in the middle of it playing a completely different song, people are going to stop listening to your song. Feckin' Egypt. Here they say, goeie a mattress, when they're shagging the way up. Literally. Alright, working the way up the greasy pole. Filthy beggars. Oh, man. I've got a little bit of hurt at the moment. Know what I mean? Not good, is it? I need more drogas. I've ordered more drogas. Loads more drogas. I've run out of stuff. I need more pregabalin, more ezetimibe, more atorvastatin. Oh, rock shandy, rock shandy. You like a bit of rock shandy, don't they? Don't they, Ali? Don't they? You like a bit of rock shandy? Well, do you rock shandy? Oh, rock shandy, bam a lamb. Oh, rock shandy, bam a lamb. Keep waking up to wood turning vids. Who's turning their wood? Bellatini. It could be allergies, I think, today. Woohoo. Do you feel heavy metal? You bought an air purifier filter thing. Oh, lovely stuff. I hoovered mine after the last live. I hoovered it. I got the hoover. Give it a good hoovering. And it didn't look remotely dirty. It didn't look remotely full. When I got the hoover on it, all of a sudden it changed colour. So it must have been a little bit dusty. Not enough to make it show up. Wasn't covered in like fairy dust, you know what I mean? Sometimes it goes like fur. But it's real. Ever looked at the inside of a computer years later when it hasn't been taken apart? It's full of looks like it's hairy, like caterpillars. Nothing like that, just a little bit of discoloration. Donut, how are you? 772. What? Not counting the 10-page character list, 6-page glossary, and 1 page about the calendar. Purified the Shaggers and Midnight Ballerinas. Interesting band. Sounds like a book in which to get immersed or hammered. Pick from Zonal. Where's the pick from Zonal? Let's have a look. That's not him. There you go. The Devil's Mother in English or the Devil's Ball in Irish. I think we'll go with the Devil's Ball instead, won't we? That's beautiful. I like that. Sort of looks a little bit like a crocodile's head, doesn't it? Or even slightly elephantine as well. Slightly elephantine. Sloping down to the trunk. Beautiful that though. No bloody cars. How nice is it to see a road with sod all on there? Bloody beautiful. Bloody beautiful. Is it making a difference, Tomash? Is it making a difference? Have you noticed anything yet? I found with my allergies, they were nowhere near as bad as soon as I started using mine. Not gone completely. I think that's impossible when you live in a house. Unless you've got purifiers in every single room and you don't go out the house at all. It's impossible, but it really, the place that you spend most of your time in for me is this room. I work here all day. I sleep here all night. And it's really taken the edge off things, so it was worth every penny. A fantastic suggestion, Louise. Fantastic. The crack is mighty and 90. The Devil's Balls, should you say. It looks like a sack from a different angle. Well, yeah. If you look from a different angle, you all look like a sack. How's you and the pups? How are they? Pups are pupping away. Don't we love it? Young pups. How soon they turn into fully fledged dogs though. Ones who require loads of looking after, loads of walking, loads of exercise. I haven't got it in me. Not a chance. Can't and will not complain. That's a good way of looking at it, Esther. Can't and will not complain. Up the works. That is still hot, by the way. Oh, oof. I think this is definitely, this must be allergies coming down now. It's that time of night, isn't it? Of a morning, it all goes up and you get all like, and then of a night it all comes down and you get, It's all resting now. What we need of a night is a good rain, just for an hour or so. Or a thunderstorm would work well. Clear out the sky. My eyes are sore. It's Monday tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, it's St Helens on Thursday. I have got to make sure I either book the day, the week after. I've got to pick my sister up from the airport. And it's an early afternoon pickup. I need to sort it out to make sure that I either start early or take the day off. Start early, go and pick her up, come back, continue work. It'll make it a long day, but that might be alright. Or just do a short day. Do a 6 hour-y. I could do that, I suppose, couldn't I? Get up, log on at 8:30. Work till midday. Do the pickup. Get back here. Log back on for about 4 o'clock. Work for another 3 hours. Sorted. Windows are still open because it's too bloody hot. Far too hot, Louise. Far too hot. I had the fan on earlier on. That's how hot it was. All day Monday. Pain in the arse though, isn't it? Neighbours doing DIY but at least no sanding. It's so noisy, aren't they? Sanders. You can't get away from it. End of May, summer. It does start summertime. Hopefully hotter days. Too cold still. It is. It's a pain. Again, it's the reason why this is not an outdoor sunset stream, because it's too windy, too cold. I'd have to wear my shorts earlier on. Now I'd be freezing, and it'd be dark. That is a beautiful looking sky, though. Beautiful, bloody beautiful. So what was Jeff doing this evening? Oh, he was looking mighty fine is what he was doing, Ali. A bit of DIY, aye? A bit of DIY, doing it himself. Aye, 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 aye. He's only DIYing because his girlfriend hasn't come round yet. That's all we're saying. Ali Ali-o. Ali Ali-o. Jeff was up to no good. Jeff had his hose out. Filthy beggar. Filthy beggar. For more than 2 weeks now. Only small houses, so it should be sorted by now. Only 2 rooms. Maybe they're sanding to try and turn it into one big room, and the whole thing will fall down. Are they doing the floor? If it's floorboards and they're doing the floor, that could take absolutely ages to do. No beds. What are you sanding, lad? We do alright for stuff like that, to be honest, round here. As I say, living in a detached house is quite good, but also the neighbours are normally alright. If they're getting something done, it normally starts at about 9 o'clock in the morning and will be done by about 5. So you can guarantee it's going to be noisy for this length of time, and that's it, no more. Was he Fireman Jeff? He wasn't, Ali. Do you know what though? Seeing as though you weren't here, Ali, I'll do another Jeff for you. How's that? How's that? Show you Jeff again. Just for you, Ali. All the other lovely ladies can watch as well, though, if you want. Louise, I think I know why he was using the binoculars wrong. If he used them properly, you wouldn't be able to see the fact that he's got eyes like chipped ice. That's why. He's playing the long game, isn't he? Girlfriend's there, and then it's worse. You can hear the bloody talk. As long as it's only the talk you can hear, Esther. Mandy needs a reminder as well. You filthy beggar, you. DIY usually it takes ages because they've got no experience whatsoever. A tradie'd go in, sort it out within seconds. It's part of the reason why I tell me family, with your car, take it to a specialist. I take mine to Mercedes specialist, which is more expensive, per hour. But what they do in 1 hour, a garage would take like 16 to sort out because they know what they're doing. So it works out cheaper. Jeff wouldn't want a ham sandwich. He never stops eating, as you can see. All the protein. Two's head on one bot. Right, so we're making a Frank and Jeff now, are we? Filled. Tradesmen cost money. These are social rent houses, nothing posh. Yeah, I get that completely, but as Donald said, though, that's the reason why it takes so long. People who don't know what they're doing take ages. Someone who did would just come in and get it sorted, over and done within a day or so. So if you're lucky, somebody moves in the place upstairs who knows what they're doing. If you're a workie who comes home from work and can do an hour of a night and do like a day's work in 2 hours, you've had a couple of days and you're done. Like when we bought a house in Garston in Liverpool, everything we needed apart from the kitchen. My dad bought a really expensive kitchen. It was fucking huge as well. That got put in by... Actually, I think some of the stuff, the cooker got put in by someone who knew what they were doing. The plumbing was done by someone who knew what they were doing. Everything else was done by my uncle, who was an absolutely superb plasterer. And he's got mates who are brickies and things like that. So everything that needed to be done was done. They'd come in after work. We'll finish at like 6 o'clock and then straight to ours. Do an hour or two. And then the following day, same thing, just turn up afterwards. In the space of a couple of weeks, everything was done and it was amazing. Cost feck all. I'm not paying you, you're me brother, says me dad. And he was right. There should be official maintenance people if there's social housing. There should be. Never know with the Dutch though, do you? You never know. But there should be, anywhere where it's social housing, they've got people to do stuff like this. But then if they're coming in, someone's moving in and just wants to redecorate, change the way it looks, is that not on themselves? It's habitable, it looks clean, it looks alright. If you want to change it, that's up to you, go and do it. But if something needs doing, they'll probably send someone out, won't they? Ugh man, this is hay fever. Oh. There you go. One of them was closed anyway. One window closed. Another one's still open. Ooh. Sam's got her tools out. Filthy beggar. Do you do feck all? Feck all. Yeah. Upstairs, yeah, you have a leak and it's pissing down. You've got to go and sort them out. You sort them out. Never mind anything else. Hold them hostage till you get it fixed. It's a fucker of a thing, that, isn't it? Plumbing. Everyone thinks that you can have a go at plumbing. Oh, it's easy. Just a few, like, bolts and stuff, isn't it, you know? A few washers. Tighten this, tighten that, it'll all be sound. 2 hours later, every bit of plaster's come off in the house. What happened? Just needed a new washer. Now the entire house needs plastering from top to bottom. And electrics putting in places where used to be electrics. Yeah, I don't mess around with anything like that. Furthest I go, I was going to say at the moment, the furthest I've gone round here really has been painting the fence. And I got heat stroke when I was doing that. And that was when I had 2 hands. Saw him today and had to go with them. Didn't know what the fuck he was saying. Tell him straight, lad, tell him straight. Got mould there and windows that are blathering. Nothing's done about it. Moan, Esther, moan. Moan at them constantly. This is not right. Come and get it sorted. This is your fucking house, not mine. You come and sort it. Yeah, the mould thing's horrible. When we had that in this house when my mum and dad were away last year, fucking hell, man. Never seen anything like it. 2 days of mate one-handed trying to scrub the walls. Vile, man. And then my sister turned up and gave us a hand one night. So by the time my mum and dad come home, it was like, look at this. Looks alright, yes I know. This is what it looked like. Yeah. Hopefully it's all done now. Yeah, they've got 48 hours to sort something out, as they should. Social housing, they've got a responsibility to you. You own the house. It's your house, it's your responsibility. Council, come sort your shit. Because if anything happened, if you got sick because of the mould, it would be their fault. Wouldn't be good. Sort your shit out. I'm fucking knackered. Really am. Best thing is bleach. They get some damp sealant paint and paint over it. The problem with that, with the mould that we had, bleach wouldn't fix it. It had to be, what the fella? My sister spoke to someone. Because it's fungal, bleach wasn't going to help it. It was something else that needed to, fungicide was needed. Yeah, so we had to get whatever it was that would actually kill the mould rather than just bleaching it. Just sort of cleans it up, doesn't it? Mouldex. Whatever it was, it worked. Absolutely. I spent about 60 or 70 quid on this stuff, loads of it, and we went over it time and time again. So by the time my mum and dad come home, the place was absolutely spotless. There was just a bit of a mark where it had been. But yeah, it was all sound. My mum was saying, how bad was it? So it was pretty bad, really, yeah, look. Okay, now, looks horrible, yeah. That was all because on the outside of the house, the shower's upstairs, the shower room, there's a downpipe, and there was a little bit missing between the end of the downpipe and the grate. But that big, that's it. So the water was bouncing down and onto the walls, and then it was constantly moist. Very moist, which meant we got the mould. Yeah, it was in the plaster on the walls, but it's been treated and it's been sorted. The downspout has been sorted out as well. It now goes all the way down into the drain. Completely dried out, completely fungicided. And we've had nothing yet, nothing back. It's all right. Use the HG anti-mold foam, but it's on the ceiling too and you can't reach it. That's when you need someone to come in and help you. That's what the housing are there for. Explain to them. You've done everything you can, Esther. I've tried it by myself, but I can't manage. Get someone in. Fuck's sake, it's the Netherlands. People are that tall. Some fella will just be able to walk in and do that with it. There you go, sorted, girl. Sister had the same. It's horrible, isn't it? I didn't realise, because the way the room was set up as well. I had my TV, CD tower, TV, and a couple of units. And as soon as I moved the unit out the way, because I dropped a pen or something down the back, it was like, oh my fucking God. Everything got moved. The unit got thrown out. And then we cleaned the bastard. Oh, it was a good job it was during the summer as well. All the windows open. All the windows open wide. Because it was horrific. And I've got asthma and I'm allergic to lots of stuff. So It wasn't good for me breathing this shit in, but it needed to be done. So mask on, get going, windows wide open. Oh, man. Better check before they go away to make sure there's nothing else that needs doing this time round. Yeah, if not, I have to try an extra long paint roller. That would work as well, a paint roller. You can get paint rollers with an extension pole, a big long pole. Wear protective gear, absolutely. You've got to with some of these chemicals. They are absolutely horrific. It will make you ill in time, it will. Mould is not good for you. If you're breathing it in all the time, it will give you serious health problems. Esther, ring them tomorrow and tell me you want it fixed. You've done all you can do. Get someone out. Someone tall. Someone with a ladder. Somebody can fix this shit. It's their house. They should fix it. Or the paws will get a sharabang together and we'll drive around and knock shite out of them. There you go. Be a busy bus tour, this. Just go round avenging all the patrons. Yeah, not well insulated, so the problem is in the building, and we'll come back. The outside walls need doing, but they're not going to do that. Too costly. It's their house. They have to do it. And if they don't do it, the house is not going to be worth anything. They ain't fucking deaf, mate. Now, mate. It's a shame. I mean, if there's any like over here, we've got serious problems in this country, obviously, funding wise and what have you. But for things like that, for cavity wall insulation, you can get stuff like that done on the council. Things that will, I don't know, it could cost you a couple of £1,000 to sort out, which will save someone having to use £20,000 or £30,000 worth of NHS treatment. So it makes sense in the long term. Look after the places where people live. Otherwise they're going to end up ill, constantly in hospital, and it'll cost more and more and more. Where's the long pole from? Krakow?
Very poor.
Sorry, Donut.
Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed. If not, you fly over and sort it. No one should live with it. Defo. There should be some kind of legal aid that assists with landlord disputes. If it's the council you're dealing with, if it's local housing, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is. Yeah, if it's sort of local council housing, it's down to them to sort out. They've been here, but just Simpsons treated, not solving the problem by its roots. Keep calling them out then. After a while, if you keep on moaning and get the Simpsons treated, at some point it's just going to say, this is costing us money. Get it done right. Wankers. New landlord rules over here too, to try and stop neglect causing issues. It has to be done. When you see how some of the houses are that people are renting out, even, whisper it quietly, next in line to the throne. Slum landlords. Ali, your travel has you wrecked. No problem at all, Ali, you get to bed. Can imagine it's been a long weekend. Go with your head down, girl. Go with your head down, girl. Yeah, people need to stop looking at housing as a way of making money. You can do. You can use other people to pay your own mortgage at the house where you live. That's what people do all the time. But if you are going to do that, it has to be habitable. You've got to look after people. It's not just a way of putting a roof over someone's head. It's got to be somewhere healthy for someone to live in. So if you want the money coming in as rent, you have to have the responsibility of looking after it as well. Or you shouldn't be allowed to own a housing stock. There should be some kind of registration for it. You should be on a register. There should be a license to be a landlord. And if you don't, if you're constantly renting out houses or flats that are not fit for human habitation, you should lose your license. You're not allowed to rent them out. Buy as many houses as you want. You are not allowed to collect 1 penny in rent until you start getting yourself back onto a level where every time we check you, you're doing well. There you go. That'll sort it out. Housing companies say you're not ventilating enough. But you can only ventilate so much, Esther. The windows can't be open 24/7, otherwise you'd fucking die, wouldn't you? Wankers. Yeah, tell them you've got no choice because your windows are fucked as well. Go on, tell them that. Go on, tell them. Ring them now. Fucking ring them now. Doesn't matter that it's 11:30 at night over there. Tell them straight. Bastards. More than 50% of social housing in Amsterdam got the same problem. This should be a national issue then. Why hasn't anyone cottoned onto it and just said, right, we're going to go to the TV stations and tell people how bad this is? People are getting ill because of you. Windows are proper affected. There you go, tell them. Bastards. Come fix my crib, bro. Otherwise there's a sharabang turning up from Merseyside. We'll throw the mango at them. There we go. The mango. Get in there, boy. Get amongst it. Why is Domingo suddenly from Scotland? I've got no idea. Losing the plot here. Shouldn't be allowed. Property is theft. Up the workers. Yeah, I think that's it. That should be the way to do it. There's got to be a licence, and you've got to have certain targets to hit, and if you don't hit them, you lose your licence. There you go. New Orleans has a damp problem coming. It certainly does. Very much rising damp as well, isn't it? To the point where everyone can live in narrowboats because there'll be nothing else there. Putting heater on helps, hence the high gas bill. It doesn't fix it though, Esther. That's the problem. It doesn't fix it. It helps, but it doesn't get rid of the problem. And as soon as you get rid of the heating, if it gets to like summer, it's hot enough during the day, but it doesn't dry it out completely because during the summer it can be moist, very moist. So putting the central heating on is a dry heat, which helps. If it's humid during the summer, what do you do? Humid and heat makes it worse. It's got to be fixed. And not just come out, clean it and disappear. Get rid of it. Fungicide the shit out of it. Even if you have to go somewhere for a couple of days. Just tell you to piss off and leave you flat. It's got to be done. It's got to be healthy to live. You can't live in stuff like that. You can't live in bloody mould, man. It's not healthy. It's not the 1800s. Sick building. One of our buildings had sick building syndrome. In Liverpool. In Bootle. St John's House. Very, very sick building. Moving needed. It is, definitely. Keep getting yourself on those lists. Get yourself out of there. Back to Amsterdam, where it's quieter. Much quieter than the country. Mad that, innit? And moving to the country for some nice peace and quiet. Constant fucking noise. Mind you, if you do move to the country, even over here, if you move to the country, the real country, all you can hear all day is tractors and combine harvesters and raves at 4 o'clock in the morning. And farmers shagging each other's wives. That's what happens apparently, that's what they said. Common knowledge round our way. That's what goes on in the country over here. Never mind city dogging. Country dogging is absolutely rampant. They're never ending. I reckon they're riddled with diseases. Riddled with diseases. Tourists driving at 10 mile an hour. I'm not surprised though, don't know, I'm not surprised. If I was driving down there, I'd be driving at 10 mile an hour. Just with my jaw on the floor going, how fucking beautiful is this place? However, if you want to come through, I don't know, Kirkdale or parts of Birmingham, Leeds, you'd be doing 70 or 80 past primary schools because the place is a shithole. Yeah. Driving around Ireland, North Wales. That's why North Wales is 20 miles an hour, by the way. There's nothing to do with anything else. It's just it's so nice. Slow down and have a look. On the wrong side of the road as well. What you mean, the underneath? Oh, fuck, mental, aren't they? Mental. I was watching a thing last night. It's nothing to do with Ireland, by the way. One of those murdery things. Should I Marry a Murderer? I think it was called. Scottish woman up in Scotland. Funnily enough. About to murder a Scottish man up in Scotland. Funnily enough. And then all kinds of secrets came out. Looked amazing though. The place where they were. Oh my word. Just, it's ridiculous. How beautiful are the Isles of Erin, the British Isles. Incredible. And yeah, we don't bang our drum enough, I don't think. The Irish, mate. We do get adverts over here about how beautiful Ireland is. And it's not just the crack, and it's not just Guinness, and it's not just Temple Bar and stuff like that. It's the whole fucking island's amazing. We don't seem to do that. Why don't we advertise around the world how amazing fucking North Wales is, how incredible Glencoe is? And I don't mean he's not a runner, not Seb's brother Glencoe, the actual place in Scotland. Why don't we do that? Why doesn't anybody else in the rest of the world know what the Forest of Bowland's like or the Yorkshire Dales? We just don't bang the drum enough. Come to London. No, don't go to London. Go somewhere else instead. Every prick's been to London. Come on. Or if you go there for a couple of days and then come out and go somewhere else. Go to the rest of the places. Go to Cornwall. Go to the fucking beach in Cornwall. You'll honestly think you're in the Caribbean. It's amazing, these beaches. Only quiet on Sunday because the hypocrites will be in church on that day, and the rest of the week they'll be out shagging each other's wives. That's what it's like in the country. I've read about it. I've read about it in one of Mandy's books. Good points. Don't think you've ever seen ads like that. Do you get them for the UAE and places like that? We should do. We always tend to sell it on, it's based on London for some strange reason. Obviously because it's such a massive global brand. The Union Jack in London. Big Ben, Buckingham Palace. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Genuinely, start showing them what it's like. Show them Aber Falls. Show them the road up to Glencoe. Just show them the good stuff. Yeah, the Forest of Bowland, man. The Trough of Bowland. My dad used to go on about it all the time. When they had to go to Samsbury, I think it might have been, to meetings. And he was driving through the Forest of Bowland, through the Trough of Bowland. Just said it's one of the most beautiful places he's ever been. And my dad's travelled all around the world playing football. So that's how beautiful that place is. No one speaks about it. And we should, man. Yeah, places that want tourism but have crap human rights records, genuinely trying to whitewash things, aren't they, the UAE? It's lovely here, really. How many people died making that tower? We don't talk about that. Okay. Because they're not people, they come from Africa. Do you not know that? It's a fucking horrible attitude, isn't it? They're expendable. Got some ads from the US on YouTube recently. Tourism ads. Who the fuck's going to the US as tourists these days? At the moment. The rest of the time, I understand it. It's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful country, but I'm not sure many people would want to go over at the moment. Not with the way things are, anyway. Not with Fanta Fanny in charge. You all see the Saudi Arabia no longer fond of... yeah. Is it the LIV? Saudis are struggling at the moment because all the sports washing that they're trying to do is not working. They bought Newcastle, and Newcastle fans were made up thinking they're the most rich football club in the world. And they found out that they can't really spend any money because they're not rich at all. The owners are rich. And now the owners are getting pissed off that they can't. So it's not working. Sports washing's not working. There's Newcastle supporters groups who despise the fact that they're owned by them. They thought they'd just come in and everyone would be happy. We've got money. We've got money. Can't spend it. Oh, right. And we hate you. Oh, right. The road's a bit hairy, though, through the trough. I just read hairy trough. It is, isn't it? But again, my dad doesn't mind driving at all. He loves it. Absolutely loved it. Beautiful. I haven't done it myself. I've not been there yet. I intend to at some point. It's quite a big loop, isn't it? The actual trough. Like, it can't really be done in one day if you've got to drive there, drive round and drive back. You've got to take a run up at it, I think. But it does look stunning. I think the Hairy Bikers went there, didn't they, on one of their episodes? Where they went like a tour of the UK. Northwest. Went to they went to Ormskirk to talk about the potatoes and what have you. They definitely went to the Trafford Bowl, and someone had a little van or something. And they were on the bikes. She said they were absolutely stunning. Again, no one talks about it. They did. I have to convince everyone that it isn't right-wing authoritarian to one of visitors now. Just wait till he doesn't get his plane. At which point, bedlam. Oh, P-brake. 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 Do-do-do-do. P-brake. P-brake. Do-do-do-do. I might look into the trough. Could I go to Lancaster that way and motorway back? I could do, definitely, because that's pretty much what I did going to Haitian, wasn't it? When I was picking Zoe up and dropping her off, it was just you go up to Lancaster, so it'd be easy enough, wouldn't it? Take the Haitian turn off. There's a road that goes towards Kirby Stevens. Is that one? You go up there and then work your way down. That shouldn't be too bad. I think that takes about an hour and 15 minutes to get to that junction on the M6. Is it that far away from there? Haitian, that's the one, yeah. The Haitian ferry, which is quite confusing to a lot of people trying to go to the Isle of Man when it's full of Haitians. It's quite funny as well, Haitian, if you've ever been there. The ferry port is right next to the nuclear power plant. So those who are getting off just look up and go, oh, holy shite. It's like being in Ukraine. Chernobyl. Haitian, yeah. My mate Zoe, she was over actually this weekend with the family, with the boyfriend and the kids. She was getting ferries from the Isle of Man to Haitian when I was picking her up and dropping her at Mars and that. Sean Connery meeting our Texas dwelling mate, it is. Sham. Hey, Sham.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
You're getting a very poor, but you're also getting
That's
a...
actually very good.
That is very good. That is very funny.
That is very funny. I was going to start making content about Sean Connery's sister's youngest daughter, but I thought that might have been a little niche. I've let myself down. I've let my family down. I've let the whole school down. You heard that as well. Haysham, H-E-Y-S-H-A-M. Hey, Sham. Hey, Sham. Yeah, it's right next to a. Oh, I genuinely. I've got a zero tolerance policy for niche. Doesn't matter how good the YouTube video is that I'm watching. If they use the word niche rather than niche, it goes off. That's it. I'm not putting up with it. Can't stand it. Sounds slightly similar. It does. Great to see Greg Davis. Greg Davis. Very tall. He's brilliant. Oh, I'm trapped. Like a fool, I'm in a... And wahahaha. It's fucked, isn't it? The whole world's knackered. Niche. And it doesn't matter how many times people point it out to them. It's niche. It's not niche, it's fucking niche. Don't get me started on coupe. Fucking coupe. My car's a coupe. It's not a coupe, it's a coupe. And you'll find that on the back of cars in the 70s and 80s, coupe would have a little accent on the end of it because it's coupe. I don't need any of that French shit. I drive a sedan. A what? Yeah. I hate it. Even worse is the British car YouTubers who call it a coupe as well. Hey, sham is a thing, yeah. To the sham. Hey, you sham. You're a sham. Baby sham. I'll have a baby sham. You're a French teacher in school who we could get to abandon unless my action is something philosophical. You live in a sham, in Eve sham. The mention of coupe rather than coupe or niche over niche. I am gone, it's completely gone. The chicken coupe is the only coupe. Don't even have to say how good. Ed Cole, AC Sheeran played ECR. That's I'm not going to sleep tonight because of that. Shamrock something was a band, was it? Sham 69. Yeah. Sham 69 was Jimmy Percy, wasn't it? Come on. Hurry up, Harry, come on. If the kids are united, they will never be divided. United. A coupe. Fucking Brits on Brit cars going on about it. Yeah, I've got a lovely BMW coupe. It's not a fucking coupe, you dickhead. We should know this. We're that far away from France. That the town Evesham. Is it Evesham or should it be Eversham? And it's Eversham. Eversham City. No, it's a town, not a city. EVSHAM. We're Eversham and we'll be Eversham forever. Here we go. Sham 69 were brilliant. Not as good as the Undertones though. Oh man, I love the Undertones. Irish punk, Northern Irish punk was boss. Oh, man. I should listen to more punk. Loads more punk and loads more ska, I think. Because I love it. Whenever I put it on, I love it. I had the Undertones on in the car last week. Nice sunny day. Window open. Fergal giving it beans. Stiff Little Fingers was superb. Superb. Alternative Ulster. What a tune that is, man. Captured the mood of the nation very well at the time. Oh yeah, it's EVSHM. It is. Shamrock is the symbol, isn't it? The 3-leaf clover. It is that indeed. And it's what people draw on the top of a pint of Guinness to ruin it completely. Wish people had stopped doing that. One of the beauties of a pint of Guinness was that pure, pristine, clean, cream dome on the top of it. Gorgeous. And you can tell how pure it is, how good the pint's going to be. And then some bellend with fucking 1,700 tattoos and tunnels in his ears draws a shitty clover on the top of it. There you go, because it's Irish. Good job it never come from Cockermouth then, isn't it? Stop ruining Guinness, you pricks. I can't even drink it anymore and I'm still annoyed. For all the blustering wind, the rain fell just southeast of you, so the garden didn't even get a benefit of free watering. Ah, isn't that a pain in the hoop? If it was going to be nearby and it was going to be windy, at least get some water on there as well. Mother Nature being a knob. Sponsor me thermos, you bastards. Our garden is looking fantastic, by the way. You can't tell it's green, but it's so green at the moment. I mean, proper deep green, lovely. Stripes on it because the gardener was out on Thursday last week. Stunning. Most Paddy Day symbols have a leaf clover as a symbol. 3-leaf was the right one because St. Pat used the 3-leaf to explain the whole... Oh, is that what it is? The Holy Trinity? Ah, never even thought of that, you know. That makes perfect sense. It is very much dolphin friendly, Sam. It is very much dolphin friendly. Ruining Guinness by treating it as a cappuccino. Pretty much, Esther. Pretty much. I mean, some people love it. Putting the shamrock on top. And I can do it because I used to do it in the pub. I also used to mess around by drawing the cock and balls on some people's pints. Knowing full well that the first time they went like that, everyone would be starting taking the piss. Fucking knobhead, you, Ashcroft. But it just ruins it. There's something beautiful about getting your first pint of Guinness, looking over the top of the dome, untouched, unsullied. It's like fresh snow. Oh my God, look at it. Sometimes it looked that good that I didn't want to drink it because I found it offensive to the pint. But then you do. And the first one, you virtually drink the entire pint in one go. Oh my word. The second one, I want another one. And it comes out with a bastard shamrock on it. Fuck off now. We've got to draw it. No, you haven't. I'm buying it. I say I don't want anything on there. But no buts. 3v4 leaf shamrock. The 3 looks more Irish. Obviously it does because that's, as you say, that'll be why. And it's on the rugby shirt and stuff, isn't it? It's on the footy shirt as well. Quite like that. Your 4-leaf clovers seem to have gone for now. We'll see if they reappear next March. How long has been splitting the G been a thing? Absolutely not. I've got no idea, Louise. I've got no idea what started it, why it's a thing. I didn't even know what it was. So why is this all over TikTok and Instagram and things now? Why is it a big deal? Do people in Ireland do that? Is it a thing over there? Or has this just been sort of farmed out to us? If it's something that people do for TikToks, it's a good way of selling Guinness, isn't it? I've done it. Oh, no, I didn't. Right, you have to buy another one and try it again. Clover's great to have in your garden. If you have it, you will be in clover. Short-lived clovers. Are they the same as like bluebells and stuff like that? Do they only come out for a short amount of time? Are they the precursor to spring? Do they come out early like daffodils? Wonder if once you start using hose water instead of rainwater, the pH levels went away from what was altering the environmental conditions that produced the 4, 5 and 6 leaves. That's a good question, that one. Very, very good question. Could be, couldn't it? It must affect how they grow, definitely. In the same way that is a jellyfish. You can tell what's happening in seas with jellyfish. If the temperature moves ever so slightly, they either explode and you get millions of them, or there's none around. So you can tell. Is it something like that? It could be, couldn't it? Clover's still there, but no more mutations. So now it's just stuck with the commoner garden stuff. Well, it'll be the garden, won't it? Just another excuse to drink. Seeing it to be done when you're constantly drunk, it's fucking mental, isn't it? There's a long list of factors, but temperature and acidity would have been the only thing to change. And that's it, isn't it? If you can work out what it is, what is changing, what could be actually affecting what's going on. It's interesting, that. Some guy did a short about living in the UK and the pretty bluebells and then picked one. His comment section was epic. Yes, for those who don't know, bluebells are rare and they are protected species. Don't pick bluebells, please, please, please. Don't stand on them. Don't sit on them. Don't run across them. Please, please, please. They are beautiful. Let us all enjoy them. Don't know much about watering. Never needed water or anything. Yeah, you don't really, you don't need a watering can. You don't need hose pipes. You don't really need anything in Ireland or most of the UK, really, do you? Just because all of us, little group of islands, constantly rained on, you'll be all right. You might have 4 or 5 weeks during the summer where it doesn't rain once. Then the next thing you know, you'll wake up in the morning and everything will be green and the grass will be about that far up in the sky. It's amazing. Good album, wrong track on the Dookie. Which one? I'm presuming it wasn't Tony Christie. There's just a way to Amarillo. Yeah, you wouldn't need to unless the climate changes. It might do at some point, but at the moment, the Emerald Isle is the Emerald Isle because it pisses down a lot, and it's sunny out of a lot as well. Which is why it's beautiful, man. Green is so nice. When you fly over places and it's green, just looks boss. Looks inviting. What I mean? Like, this is a good place. I will do well here. It only got wetter with global warming. Right, wetter the better. Wetter the better. Go on, you filthy beggar, you. It's gone, Kate Bush. Oh, it's gone, Kate Bush. It's not like it's all gone Pete Tong, it's all gone Kate Bush. Oh my God, it's all gone Kate Bush tonight. The sage, grass and heather on the bogs got browner. Tony Christie coming to a gig in your town. Is he from not far away from there, Tony? Where's he playing? There's a gaff in your place, isn't there? A place where people play. Can't remember the name of it. Apparently it just looks like a pub, and next thing you know there's like fucking U2 are playing in there or something, man. You'd worry any island might eventually go under as the polar ice melts. We could do. I live at sea level. I will be gone. There'll be no more bear's paws. But you will get a regular weekly stream from on top of Mount Pendle as the yaks take over and Louise starts going viral. Because 38,000 feet, you're way above the water, man. We are going to need a bigger boat. Growing up having watched Waterworld, it would make you think possibly this could happen to us. It is that gaff, isn't it? What's the name of that place, Louise? It looks pubby. It does look really pubby. But then it can fit like 6.3 billion people in there. Oh, set their mind. You can't will for fetch your cloth. He's proper into only fools and all hours, isn't he? Losing the fucking plot. Really am. We're all going to be underwater. All of us. There'll just be Mount Pendle, Everest and K2, that'll be it. Nothing else. Build your ark now. We need to. The girl in Waterworks was in Napoleon Dynamite. That's a mad film, that Napoleon Dynamite. Nothing happens. Proper slacker film, isn't it? Just really, really laid back. Funny though. Kick Go Live app just dropped. It did. I have it. I have it. I have it on my phone, just in case. Waterworld, that's the one, yeah. I was thinking that, but my brain is just too, I don't know, waterlogged. Tired, that's what it is. Tired. But I done me walk. What more can you ask for? Everyone heading to Mountain Pendle. We'll all be heading there. The Yaxis will be busy. All those yak taxis heading northwards. You'll actually, if anything like that does happen, you'll be alright there, won't you? Those who live on the inner side of the UK, towards the Pennines, are going to be alright. We won't be. Us coastal dwellers. Despite the fact that we are getting further and further away from the coast at the moment. As if you've seen any of my streams from Southport Beach, you don't see the water. It's out there. Take some of those seized Russian oligarchship. We should do that. And just give people free cruises. Yeah, if we get flooded, we'll all just live on ships. What could possibly go wrong with living on a ship? Aye. Never heard anything go wrong with people living on ships. Yaxis, man. The Yaxis are boss. Ding ding. Hey, I've got that somewhere, haven't I? Or have I? See if I can find the bastard. It might be on another phone, to be honest with you. Wait. Where are you? Where are you? No, maybe not. I think it's on my other phone. I have got a Yaxi pic somewhere. Definitely don't go on bearing trip and bring back Hunter, without a doubt. Oh yeah, the hantavirus cohort of lawn. I can't speak English. I've landed on the Oblong of Dreams today. Gone to Arrow Park, haven't you? Arrow Park Hospital, lad. You've heard a bit about that on the World Service. Or the World Service, depending on where you are in the world. Because of your excellent hospital and care, not because you'll be cut off as a peninsula. Yeah, nothing to do with that. If all of a sudden it gets out of hand, we can just slice you off, can't we? Someone can start off at Runcorn, someone can start off at Flint or something, just work your way across. Sorry. Block up the Mersey tunnels. You'll be seeing them tomorrow in work. It does sound horrible, doesn't it? And not really much of a selling feature, is it? Come with us to the beautiful fjords, to the Bay of Biscay, to Arrow Park Hospital. Can't have been pleasant is a slight under exaggeration. Yeah, Gene Hackman's wife died of hantavirus. It's horrible, isn't it? Absolutely horrible. There'll be more and more of this though, going round the world. More filth, more fury. Yesterday. Yeah, knowing the world is historical and low info conspiracists thinking Hunter is some kind of new thing Yeah, it was made up in a lab. Where's this one made in? The Chinese made coronavirus, lad. It didn't exist before that. Really? This will be someone else who's made this one. North Korea. North Korea made the hantavirus, mate. What they did is they mixed HIV and Fanta. Now everyone's catching it. Did everyone sleep through biology class? I think these people who are conspiracy theorists slept through every class, by the sound of it. Do you not know what this is? Lad. I always default to a cosmic scouser when it comes to this. Ah, lad. What it is, right? What it is stop reading 4chan. Get off Twitter. Open a book. Oh, you can't open books, lad. They're full of diseases, lad. Slept through critical thinking and media literacy without a shadow of a doubt. But brilliant at TikTok, brilliant at Twitter, subreddits. Mind you, I think subreddits are fairly alright normally, aren't they? They're pretty well policed. 4chan, shite like that, isn't it? The dark web. And yet they're the ones who are telling you critical thinking. Think for yourself. Go and do your own research. I love that one. I got told that when it comes to coronavirus. Do your own research. Why? I'm a customs officer. I work in an office all week long. Why would I know any better than someone who spent the last 40 years into virology? Someone who's got 17 doctorates from Oxford and Cambridge. Lad, they don't know. They don't know what we know, lad. For fuck's sake. Yeah, civics and politics. Oh, Dukey a bit slow with the Bluebell reference, but it came through for us. Look at that. Bluebell, no. By your very own Cocteau twins. Rodents caused it this time. Wankers. Can name all the Kardashians, though. Well, that's easy. They all begin with K, don't they? Cliff. Kurt. What's the other one called? Clitheroe. Clitheroe Kardashian. Oh, that's what you are. That's another one for you, Louise. Clitheroe Kardashian. Oh, no, sorry. I apologise for that one, but yeah. That's going to stick, sorry. Very willowy with it. Health literacy was part of your wheelhouse by default, and it became impossible to battle things once COVID hit. You can't get away from it, can you? The nutters are too loud. That's the thing. They shout the loudest and people are too polite to argue back. Tell them straight. Wankers. Yeah, I know men can't find the way to Clitheroe, can they, Louise? No, KK, Clitheroe Kardashian. I'm spelling Clitheroe with a K. That's it. It's getting done. It's on a t-shirt next week. You'll be famous. It is psychic. But is it really psychic? Sorry, I've been watching The Mighty Boosh. Or have I really been watching The Mighty Boosh? Sorry, I've tickled myself there. Clitheroe Kardashian. That's got to be it. That genuinely, seriously, that's got to be a drag queen name that at some point in the future. It's got to be. Imagine that. 6.5 foot fella with perfect makeup, but from North. Now you're waiting for that lad singing No More Fucks to Give. Would be perfect right now, wouldn't it? Can't imagine Billy Joel singing that, can you? Although you never know. He could do. If he was annoyed. If he was pissed off. What gets Billy Joel pissed off? I want to know. I want to know. Piano Man. It would be perfect. It's got to be. Yeah. I shouldn't sing. I can't sing. I used to be able to sing. I can't now. The stroke has stolen so much music from me. Otherwise, I'd be top of the charts now, obviously. Obviously. No, I wouldn't. But at least I could write, and I could sing, and I could play. Oh, could I play? I miss that. Genuinely miss it. I used to love it. Just get the guitar out. On my own, no one else around, doesn't matter. Guitar out, sing, write, express yourself. Arrivederci, it's one-on-one. It's been taken from me, stolen from me. I've been thieved. If New Jersey got flooded, oh, absolutely. Self-expression is so valuable. I miss it a hell of a lot, to be honest, Sam. This is why I try to pick up a camera, but it's not the same. And I'm losing the sense of self-expression. I can't make what I want to make. I don't have the skills, I don't have the ideas at the moment. Whereas if I picked up a guitar, I didn't need to have an idea. What I felt would come out. It's not the same. How do I feel? You can't really do that with a camera. You can make stuff, but it's documenting more than... I can sit there with the camera on me saying I feel bloody awful at the moment. But, I don't know. I miss it. I used to be creative. I don't feel creative at the moment. Oh, I want to cry. Could do a Rick Allen style guitar somehow. One-handed. Oh, don't worry, Knock. I did get called Mr. Knock, or Miss Knock Ashcroft, didn't I? Or Miss Knockolas, it was, sorry. I suppose Knock is short for Knockolas. Miss Knockolas Ashcroft. I'm not a miss. I'm also not a Knockolas. I think you've got my name wrong, lads. I said as I wrote back to the DVLA, yeah, the details are not right here, mate. Are you sure? Yes, I'm not a miss, and I'm not called Knockolas. Who the fuck's called Knockolas? Rick Allen is the yes guy. No, you're thinking of Rick Wakeman from Yes. Def Leppard, the drummer. The one-armed drummer. I always thought Def Leppard was shite anyway, but if you're a band with any kind of idea of going stratospheric and your drummer loses an arm, sorry, you bin him. You get a two-armed drummer. They stuck with him, fair play, but I always thought that showed a little bit of lack of ambition not to sack the fella who just climbed out of a car crash. Just me then, yeah. Ah, well. What the friggin' time? What a bloody time. Anyway, it's that time of night. When the screen goes clean, you know what that means. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks for all of you. Thanks for being here tonight. That was my TED Talk. Come on, dancing shoes on. Put on your dancing shoes. It's time.
Another great night here at the Dales Pause. Folks, go give yourself a round of applause. We've had a good chat and told the odd joke. Now get in a hot tub for a post-stream soak.
And that's that.
Hoo-yah!